Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian front. And I did have to check. I almost said the wrong campaign. Before we get into the session, let's go ahead and give one of our players a point of inspiration by giving us a recap of what happened last time. And we're gonna go to class as he has been volunteered.
So I'm dead, but first let me tell you how I got here. So the start of the session starts with us coming back to the fort with the sister of, I believe, the halfling rogue of our band of refugees from Gorgonfell. I can't remember the name. But we saved her. It was a little halfling girl from our house. And we all holed up in the fort for the night. And kind of plan out what we're going to do next. And while that happens, I know for a fact Ren has a conversation with their artificer, the other group's artificer, because she's affected by a disease. And, well, he has some trauma to distract her and maybe give her some reason to heal herself, to take our help. It doesn't work, but anyway, we ended up planning to go to I believe it's a station of some sorts. I know it's a central location, something that is very defensible, and our plan is to use Skalda's magic circle to defend it until the army arrives from behind us. We head on over there in the Brahma. Nope, I think we ditched the Brahma. No, we used the Brahma.
No, the Brahma came with us.
Yeah. We use the Brahma. And we're clearing out these minor undead on the way to the entrance. And then as the people on foot, more specifically Ren, gets closer to the doors of this building, this ultra defensible building, he hears a voice that says, "You." And, well, it's our friend the Death Knight that we stole the Vorpal sword from. And he's got a new sword that hurts a lot. Fighting ensues. We decided to stand our ground and fight this Death Knight who is hitting like an absolute truck with super high AC that can parry. Well, Selena tries her best to keep Ren up, but the Death Knight is pretty pissed at Ren, and he ends up taking his head. The rest of the fight happens with everybody else dogpiling. I believe, who was it that saved? I believe Aaron. Oh, no, not Aaron. Well, that's your other character. Jesus. Jacob. Yes, saves Aaron in the Brahma. And that's a big point in the win column. We can't lose our little halfling rogue. And the rest of the party ends up defeating the Death Knight. And it's after that fight that we ended the session.
You forgot the most important thing.
What's that?
Was it the part where I killed him?
No, it's called the magic circle point.
I said that, right?
I never got to cast it.
I know.
Yeah, I never.
I don't know. I was just joking.
Okay. You have earned a point of inspiration for the recap. Well done. And we are going to pick up right where we basically left off. In this dire moment, the Death Knight has been defeated. The doors to Gorgonfell South Station are pulled inward and broken. But in the aftermath of the fight, the street is quiet. And the only sound is that of the blood still dripping from the open neck on Ren's body. What do you do?
Selena throws her hypodermic needle on the ground and crushes it under her boot. She doesn't say anything. There's a tinkly glass sound and then a crunch and grinding noise.
Zed puts his hand on Selena's shoulder and he takes off his leather jacket and shit, and he goes over and he lays it over the upper half of Ren, covering the head and the neck and everything.
Almost standing in a symbolic tombstone, the Vorpal Greatsword's tip has bitten into the asphalt and concrete of this paved road outside the station, high above the fallen body of Ren, the shadow of it looming over him. Next to it, the last remnants of the Death Knight wisp away into smoke and shadow. The spirit filling its form has been disseminated and disintegrated. All that is left is a black, matte breastplate laying in the street.
Does it Scalda picks it up.
Okay.
Well, no one's gonna be using it.
As you touch it and you pick it up,
Should we,
there are these fine, like,
I see you,
inky tendrils that lance from the inside of the breastplate and stick to your fingertips.
I throw it down.
Okay. It bong, 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 like just bounces.
Okay. Are we burning him now, or are we getting in there first?
And I kind of just lift up the front part of his jacket. Kind of just looking through his belongings, looking for the one thing that everybody always, for the most part, has as a soldier in the Serisian Guard, and I look for a note or a will or whatever it is you may have. Grab some dog tags too.
I would say with just a rudimentary investigation, you do find Ren's death note, the last will of this man.
You read it?
Yeah, of course.
It says, "The last wishes of Ren. To whomever reads this, remember me only by the name my friends called me, Ren. It's all anyone needs to know about me. But if you must know, I'm a changeling that only hid the shame of a father's decision to see his son as a threat and not a child who needed love. It's why I've rejected the name people of the world would know. A name that inflicted pain on those who carried it by birth and not by choice. I chose my name, and it's the name that's used by people that matter the most. I hope that the people reading this did know my name, who I was, and what I stood for. I also hope that I've made a positive impact on their lives, and that they don't see my death as a sad thing. I hope they celebrate my life and what I've done, then move on. Move on and live. Survive and eventually be truly happy. That is my only wish. Live and be happy. With love, Ren. And that's it.
shit.
Zed, you've read that out loud.
I read that out loud. Yeah.
I think when you're done, Ricky will just kind of kneel at the body, kind of just like gently kind of pat it and just say, well, Ren, I don't know about your dad, but we were very proud of you. And just pat. And then I'll take a little bit of the spices in my pouch and just like sprinkle it on the body. Stand back up.
Made a hell of a soldier for a rich boy. I never thought I'd see the day.
He's a good kid. He deserved better than he got.
Amen.
Am I burning him?
Well, we sure don't want him to turn into a zombie.
No, it'll be a tough one to take down.
Well, did we get
Light him up,
everything off
mister.
him?
Well,
Just-
yeah.
finish,
Check and make
I'll
sure
finish going
everything's
through it.
off.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Fast, you took your
I'll
I'll
thing
just
out of
keep
the
an eye
list.
out. Well,
Yeah, I have inventory list if you want.
he's
Yeah,
also
you
got a
should
thing
look
attached
through
to
on.
his skull.
So, well, the Death Knight took the Vorpal Greatsword.
It's currently
But-
standing there.
For sure.
Standing right
Yeah.
next to it.
Yeah. He
He's not
did
gonna
have
come
a.
back, right?
He did have 2 slots for like Eldritch Knight like summon sword. So he had his great sword +1 in there as well. So there's that.
When you died, it would have appeared, basically,
Yeah.
on the ground next to you.
Man, this kid was armed for bear.
Then he
Pile of
had
sword.
the goggles of night that were on the top of his head. Also the headband of intellect that is sewn to his head. And a mithril half plate. And then he also had just regular half plate, some hand axes, a long sword, a signet ring.
Why'd you have so much armor?
I just didn't delete the half
Oh,
plate.
okay. Just on you.
Yeah.
So much
He also
armor.
had two bombs that he never used. A
Yeah,
potion
we'll
of
take
healing
those back. That's
that
also
he never
important.
used. And then I kept record of the Greater Restoration and Revivify potion. So
Okay. Those already passed out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already have. Oh, and the Instant Fortress.
Yep. I'll grab
Uh,
the instant fortress.
If nobody needs the goggles, I'll take them. But
Take them.
if somebody else needs them,
Who wants to be smarter?
Put them to use.
Well,
I am not surgically extracting that from that skull.
No.
You don't think you'd want to be separated from it?
I
I think that he
Don't
would have
know
loved to
well?
be separated from it, but I'm not doing that. Somebody, if you want that, you could cut it out of his skull yourself. I ain't doing that.
I don't want it for myself, but I didn't know him well enough. But something tells me I should return this to his asshole father.
Return what?
One last little
hat,
fuck you.
that crown thing.
Yeah,
No, the crown.
That does feel like
after-
a very good call.
Well, after the body has been ashed,
Burned. The item will be there.
yeah, it's magic. It'll still be there, and we can be as pointed with it as we so choose. I'd kind of like to send a message to that man myself,
Well-
and to the physiker who installed it.
agreed. I know y'all were his friends. I wasn't particularly close with him. To send the most message, I kind of would like to take it before it's burned, because I want them
Oh,
to
so
That's yeah.
see what it bought him.
It's magic. It's not gonna burn.
It won't.
No, I don't wanna-
Yeah.
What he's
I'm
saying is
you're
there needs
missing
to
the
be
point.
pieces of skull and shit on it so that it will
Thank
show
you.
just how grotesque this is.
Oh,
Yeah, their choices. People should learn
okay.
not to make poor choices like that. But he's your friend, and I know you all might not want to see this, so I will wait or do it some other time if it's gonna upset anybody.
And I mean, I didn't know
We're
him that
willing
well.
to do it,
All right, I'm willing to do it.
Ricky.
Do we even know who his father was?
Yeah.
I know his last name was Tissot, and that was apparently important. So he'd be hard to
The
find.
nobleman. He's not going to be hard to find.
Okay.
Rise. Jacob, you can roll a history check because you're Aurelian.
Yeah, he's Aurelian nobility, so that makes sense.
Wish I didn't have a +0 to history.
Get good
That'll
scrub.
work.
Well, the DC was
That'll work.
12, so with a natural 20, you know that the Tissot family is based out of Silitok. You know they run a Banasite refining business. You know,
They
you
connected to
don't
any
know
other
his
families?
You don't. Yeah, many.
Okay.
One that's
I-
of key interest to you, actually.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, they work together.
Oh, the turntables.
You would have actually discovered that in your own research, that those names were interlinked a lot in global
I kind
trade.
of figured.
Um,
I kind of figured.
You don't know his first name, but you do know that the Lord of House Tissot is a stern, condescending man.
Yeah, kind of
That
guessed
tracks.
that. So
Ricky, I need to ask you a favor.
Okay.
I know you've grown an attachment to that sword you got there, but I think for the best of the group, if you were to take the Vorpal sword and I can use the crystal longsword, that Vorpal sword's way too big. I can't hold it up. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm gonna grasp the sword and say, oh, you'll treat it well. You'll be nice to it.
Polish it every night.
Well, that's good. You should do that. But you have to talk to it sometimes too. It
Do
gets
we know
lonely.
that she's been talking to the sword in its head?
I'm not certain.
Not at all.
I don't think this has been brought up.
I don't think
You-
it's a thing that's really come up.
Ricky
honestly.
can
Nobody
cope in
asked
however
me.
she wants to.
Yeah, nobody has, yeah.
Nobody asked me.
Nobody was like, "Hey, Ricky, you talking to that sword?" No, it hasn't really happened.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk nicely to it. That's not.
Yeah,
not a
I
problem.
think it's lonely, so you have to just keep it company.
That's something I'm good at.
Okay, I'll hand it over.
Okay. Hold on. What alignment are you, Zed?
Me? I think I'm straight No, I think I'm neutral good, but let me double check if I have any notes. I'm almost positive I'm neutral good.
Giving away that
Check
resto
right in alignment.
was definitely neutral good.
Yeah. That was a very
Yeah,
benevolent
I
thing
would
to
say
do.
neutral good. I don't have anything written down for it, but neutral
Okay.
good seems to be how I've
All right.
has been this whole time.
As your fingertips grasp around the hilt of the crystal longsword, you hear in your mind, "Hello,
Kind of
you're
tilts
new."
us in a little bit. Back of my mind. So this is who you meant. His name's Zed. I'm a friend of Ricky's.
Hey, Zed, I think Wallace. Can't remember real well.
Good name. What if I call you Wally?
Nope.
No, Wallace is Wallace this. Got it.
Nope.
Well, Ricky asked me kindly if I would keep you company.
Okay.
Maybe you help me out, and I'll do the same.
Are you gonna stick me in more things that taste awful?
It might happen. I'll try to keep it limited. I do have some ranged options.
I understand.
Anything you prefer?
I'm real partial to roast duck,
Noted.
but I hadn't had
I
that.
think I can,
Hope we meet some zombie ducks.
It's been a long time. I think.
I think I can keep an eye out. And as I'm having this conversation in my head, I'm looking at Ricky, and I give her a little nod, like to signify that I know what she means now, and a little smile, and like a little, just like, I get you. I got him.
Do you know where we are?
Currently in Gorgonfell.
Back here again.
Try to take it back.
All right.
Gonna take it back from the undead. It's the goal.
The sword is silent.
Cool.
After watching this
will,
whole... Okay.
I gotta make it a hex weapon. I think that takes an hour, if I'm not mistaken, but I have to read the feat. I think so, yeah, and I have to attune.
You attune, but attuning is just an action in my world.
Yeah, I'm gonna attune immediately. I have an open slot, but
Go ahead, add a crystal longsword
gotta fit-
to your inventory.
Yep.
Can I tamper with these goggles of night?
Yeah. To do what? If you want goggles of day, you can just take the lenses out.
No, I'm just gonna. They're magic items, so that it's gonna take a little bit of tinkering to modify them. But I just want to basically engrave a little R in the strap.
Oh, yeah, you can just do that. You don't have to roll anything for that.
Okay.
Rise.
I also had
So
the opal.
Yeah, it's on the ground. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry.
that's just gonna stay there.
Oh man.
Jacob, you had something?
So
Yeah, I was gonna say after watching this little I just asked to strip the head off this thing, the crown off, and then this weird exchange about Ricky talking to a sword and Zed just kind of I just picture nodding in a weird, yeah, I get it kind of way. Well, there's a decapitated friend on the ground. I think Jacob would look at all of you and be like, "This might be the weirdest group I've ever traveled with." And then I'm gonna pick up the head of the deceased friend and just go walk around the corner to cut the crown off.
And we're the weird ones.
Yep. This might be the weirdest group ever. Pick up deceased head,
Jacob,
walk around the corner.
on the ground as you lean down to pick up the head, you see stark against the pavement. There is a single shining opal. It is slightly elliptoid in shape. It is beautiful, and it looks pristine. A perfect opal.
I guess I'll be like, "Oh, did Ren drop this?" And I'll just pick it up to hold it to the people. I knew already. I knew already that was the wrong choice, but it's what Jacob would do. I knew already based on how he looks beautiful.
It was not the wrong
if I
choice.
touch
It was an epic. It
it
was
was
an
the right
epic
choice, but it also
The-
means you're the next person to die because that's
The
that
instant
opal is
you pick
cursed.
up the opal, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be a good time. My -1. Too good.
A 1.
Oh, buddy.
0.
A 0.
Your mind is
You-
putty.
You pick up the opal, and then you forget you did that.
Okay. But I held it up to people.
I mean, that's
Decide
just
what I
Andy's
No,
think.
what
excuse, but
actually
he put it in his
happens is
pocket,
you reach down, you see this beautiful opal, and you close your fingers around it, intending to say, "Hey, did Ren drop this?" And it slips your mind completely. And the next thing that you're doing is you have both hands on Ren's severed head, and you're walking around the corner to go cut the crown off.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen, I guess.
A new hand touches the beacon.
So I'll come around the corner here and hack job this crown off.
Prepare your next character.
This is something from my original character, by the
Yeah.
way.
I will
is-
live through this. Maybe.
Okay. To remove the crown, you don't have to roll. You're just removing the crown, and you're not going to damage a magic item. So
Yeah, I'm just doing
He
it.
wants to do it sloppily, right?
I'm doing it a little sloppily. Like that, there's gonna be some hair and some fragments of skin on it, and definitely blood.
gross.
Yep. And weirdly, Jacob's smirking while he does it. Not smirking at the violence. Something else.
Very sadistic.
Can't determine.
Hey, just possibly bought me an audience with somebody. So,
All right.
and I'll put it in a bag and put it in my bag and
What
come
a-
back around.
What a morbid ticket. It is.
I guess I would probably drop the head and burn it over here instead of bringing back the hacked up head. I feel
I
like
mean-
that'd be rude.
You can do this however you like. Having severed the crown from the head, please add to your inventory one circlet of intelligence with the asterisk gory.
Yeah.
A bunch of bone matter on it.
Equipment, create item, I guess? No.
There's no way he's gonna think you just murdered his son, right?
He was willing for his son to die this whole time. I don't think he'll care that much.
Yeah.
While Rise is around the corner burning the head, the rest of the body is still there to be tended to.
Yeah. So she just kind of looks around, waiting for some objections, like, and then when none come, she says, "Well, all right then." And she will. I'm not using a spell slot for this. I gotta save it. She'll use her create bonfire cantrip to light the body.
Okay. You do that.
Apparently, my D&D Beyond doesn't have
And
intelligence.
As she alights the body and it begins to burn, she will say, "I commend this soul to the Ember for peace."
It might be intellect.
Doesn't have circle of intellect.
Just type in
headband intellect?
intel. Yeah, headband might be it. It's like diadem of smarts.
Band
Just look
of.
it up. Yeah,
Intelligence score is 19 when you wear this.
that's it.
That
Yep.
A useful item, especially for those who are dum-dums. Okay, it's going to take you several castings of the cantrip to fully burn the body, but it is magical fire. And so, Ren's corpse is rendered to ash.
and that time I'm probably sure would have come back. I want to take a look at the breastplate she dropped.
Okay,
It had some gooey stuff on the inside. Be careful.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pick it up and.
you look at it.
Mhm.
It is, well, it looks like a very finely made breastplate. It is matte black in color, though you are confident that matte black is enameling. However, on the inside of the armor, there are these small, like, black threads that seem to be grasping. Roll me a history check. Seven. Summer's weird. You never seen anything like this.
Anybody know anything about this or want it? Looks nice, minus the weird threads.
Isn't this the same armor
Can anybody
that,
identify it?
whatchamacallit found?
Huh?
What was
I'm
Gonna
Simic's
need more
character's
than
name?
that. Astra?
Simic's character. Yeah. Didn't we
No,
find a
that was
symbiote?
like the living something.
There was a
Well, we don't
black
know what this armor
symbiote
is.
armor. Okay.
Yeah,
don't we-
we don't know if
Back-
it's the same armor.
Hey, don't we have an artificer, Selena? Do you know?
What
anything
I'm
about-
asking echo is, does this remind me of the symbiote armor that
Yeah, it does.
Astra had?
It seems a lot like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah,
There you
it's
go.
a symbiote armor. It's gonna.
Ooh, it's. What
If I
does it
remember
do?
right, it's gonna. It gives you some benefits, but I think it feeds off you every night.
I'll
Oh.
nod at Zeb, be like, "That's good information." Hey, Selena, can you take a look at this armor?
I mean, I can, but I gotta tell you that my expertise is more with the human machine
Mhm.
than it is with the creepy crawly armored
From
gunk.
sitting on the back of the Brahma, Aaron says, "No, Zed's right. This is the same shit they found before. I think
Hold
it's
up.
living armor."
I go in the Brahma and I take out the same exact armor that we still have from Astra because she left it with us.
It doesn't look the same.
No. Okay.
They
that the
are
same little
different
black
makes.
tendrils?
No, it is a much grosser version of the same
okay.
thing. The
Ooh.
one that Astra
Yeah,
was
that
wearing
one's-
is like they're like red tentacles that hang off the inside of the armor.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like they are the same, except
Yeah.
the one you already had is flavor-wise much more disgusting.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of like this.
Is there any reason I shouldn't use it? Or it looks real nice.
I mean, you probably get some good benefits. Astra used to use it, but I think she said
She
used to
lost
feed
her
on her at
fucking
night.
mind after Joe kicked the bucket.
Yeah, I don't think that was.
I don't
related
think
to
that was-
the-
Wait, who are we talking
No.
about? I don't know any of these
Before your
people.
time, don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Do we have any?
Okay.
That can like? Nobody can know more.
Just put it
I
on.
really don't.
It seems like you want to wear it.
I mean, but if it's gonna hurt
Like we
me,
can take a look at it. I just can't guarantee that I know anything about
Didn't
it.
hurt Astra, if that helps.
Jacob, everything in life hurts to an extent.
It's true.
Well-
But while we're mulling this over, should I be casting the magic circle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can you get inside first?
Yeah.
Will you
All
take
right.
the fucking wheel of this
Let's-
thing? I
yeah.
did not drive it well.
Yep. Yeah. You're alive. That's all that matters.
I was
Jacob
gonna
will
peek inside the building.
Jacob will just shrug and take off his armor and go to try this one on, which I'm sure is not going to have any adverse effects at all.
He says, "All right, fuck it."
Okay, you put on a breastplate. It fits you. As soon as you put it on, it begins to shrink to fit you. It is an action to attune. Do you do so?
Sure.
You understand? It is living armor. Go ahead and add living armor breastplate to your inventory. It doesn't hurt. You can't actually see what it's doing, but you feel like these tiny... It's like someone is poking at various parts of your chest and back with a needle, but they're not actually punching into you. It's just like a tiny graze with it, and then the sensation goes away. And it happens all over your chest and back. The instant it does, and the feeling vanishes, you feel secure, protected, more than any typical armor would. You feel as though there is something looking out for you that wasn't a moment before.
Rip to
Is
half
this
your
like-
hit dice.
Is this in like a? I don't think it's going to update on my Foundry, but is this in addition? Do I have to like? It's just medium armor, so I'd have to lose my current half plate, right?
Well, living armor is, while it gives you
Medium.
I think one less AC, it grants you resistance to necrotic poison and psychic damage, and it increases your AC by 1 magically. So,
Same AC, resistance to stuff.
yeah.
Lose half your hit dice every day.
Yeah, I heard
the
it the first
armor-
time, but
Yeah.
So,
I
immediately...
tried to warn you.
The armor requires fresh blood to be fed into it. Immediately after you finish a long rest, you must either feed half of your remaining hit dice to the armor, or take 1 level of exhaustion. A note! I forgot to mention this.
I was just about to bring that up.
We have decided, or rather, I have decided, from now on, we're going to use the 2024 rules of exhaustion. Which means, if you take a point of exhaustion, all of your rolls are subtracted by 1. And that's it. There are still 6 levels of exhaustion, but for every level of exhaustion you gain, your rolls are subtracted by that number. We are going to ignore the other adverse effects of exhaustion from the 2014 rules because they're complicated and confusing, and it can be hard to keep track of them all. I think 2024 rules of exhaustion are much more straightforward. They're simple, and taking a simple penalty of a -1 or -2 or -3 to your rolls is much easier to keep track of based on your exhaustion level. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any questions? Anybody have a problem with that idea or those rules? Okay.
I like them.
So.
Do I have to add the opal to my inventory?
Yep, add it as a custom item.
Yes.
As you're like walking.
You don't even know.
As you're like walking back, I need you to make a perception check at disadvantage.
I don't know if you have to refresh my foundry, by the way.
I'll re-import you.
Okay, hold on, I'm just adding opal because it keeps... Why do you keep deleting?
It's okay.
I keep trying to highlight the whole name, and then it's deleting everything.
D&D Beyond is a delightful thing.
Perception at disadvantage, you said?
Yes. Which still should be good, I think.
Not great.
A 10!
A 10.
Don't worry about it.
So as Zed got into the Brahma and Aaron was like saying she drove bad, I'm gonna kind of go over into the driver's seat, and as she kind of like moves over seats, I'm gonna give her like a pretty tight half hug. Glad you're still with us. It was a close one.
Glad to be here. And yeah, it fucking was.
Be careful. That was my last healing potion, so might not be able to bail you out again.
Well, worst comes to worst, I just die. So.
That is a probably worst case scenario, and yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get safe. I know Scald is dying to cast that circle.
She has been talking
about it. Have I cast the circle yet?
yeah. One second. Let us all get inside.
The double doors are over 15 feet wide. The Brahma can easily fit through the opening. And as you drive in, you find yourself driving into an old tram station.
Is this completely open in the back?
Yes, it is. You see, so it's like a raised platform. There are pillars that are like archways at the top, and you can see like the remains of a ruined tram out behind the station. The city, visible beyond the back of this station, is clearly like collapsed and broken behind it. So much so that it's almost like there's a sheer wall of rubble and debris right behind South Station. And you have these thick, very stout stone walls that form the actual structure of Gorgonfell South Station. So this structure feels like as good a fortification as it could be within the city. Short of it actually being a fortress, this is about as close as you're going to get.
We kind of just tell everybody to come inside and get set up, Scald. I'm going to barricade this door behind us. I don't know where you want to set up your circle, but whatever works for you. Whatever you think's best.
So, hold on. It's a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder. So the Brahma can go in it. How do we feel about that? Like we could be kind of around it in a circle? Or do you want to keep it out and just focus on us. I just don't, the Brahma would be an open season
Long
for
as we
anybody
can
with
all-
intelligence.
Can all fit in it. Let me do this. Is everybody in here? I'm gonna
Dallas
shut
isn't-
this door.
I'm coming.
Dallas, come on.
If that door doesn't
I know
shut,
you almost
you can't
died, but-
actually do that. Like, I realize there is a door
Oh,
there,
well, we
but the
could push
doors
wood
are
in
on
front
the
of it.
ground.
We could push some desks and shit. if you
Oh,
want to
okay.
barricade it.
It's not.
It's not
I
actually
thought
a
it was
door. No, the doors are flat. They were broken and yanked inward by the Death Knight. So you have to like build a barricade if you want them to be doors again, or rather to seal it.
I was gonna
Loneliness.
try to just immovable rod shut it, but yeah, that tracks if they're broken already.
Yeah, you're standing on them.
Yep, I see that now. See it. Hey, can they not cross the line of the circle, or?
They can't. Any undead cannot. They cannot enter the circle without magical means. So if more intelligent undead knows teleportation magic, there is a potential that they can enter it, but it is a force of will.
I have an
Charisma save
idea.
to get through it.
I have an idea.
What's that?
There's a hatch on the front of the Brahma, and there's hatches on the back of the Brahma. What we could do is we could park the Brahma right in the doorway, and so nothing can just walk through. And then, one of us can be manning the Brahma at all times. If something gets too close, just hit the zap button or whatever. And you can put the magic circle around it, like more on the inside, so we could be protected and just have the Brahma peeking out the doors.
I like that.
Sure. So like half the back end of the Brahma and us at that back end on the interior of this fortress.
Exactly.
Sure.
I kinda
And you
slide
can
it
climb
into
over the
place.
Brahma because it's 20 feet tall.
You can go through it.
15,
That
yeah.
circle will be. Or through the Brahma, over it, under it, whatever. So yeah, I guess I'll start casting it right here.
Echo, am I still holding this thing that I picked up, or did I just put it in my
What
bag?
thing?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, would I have just, without knowing? Because you just told me I put it in my hand, so I
Yeah.
just like getting with a clenched hand.
Don't worry, you don't know. You're
I
not
don't
holding
know.
on to
I
it.
don't know if my hand is. Okay, that's all that I was asking.
Your hand is functioning. You were holding like you burned Ren's head with both hands.
That's true. Okay.
I am going to use an action with my Pact of the Rod Keeper to get one of my spell slots back.
Okay.
So now I have both free. I'm going to start the casting of the magic circle so that the back half of the Brahma, I'll drop the radius. I'll just use the.
Okay.
Use the thingy thing.
The whole other thing and a thing.
Whole thingity thing.
I'm going to start
Go.
getting rid of all these bodies out front.
Perfect.
Do I have to be in here when you cast this?
No, any living creature can willingly walk through it. It's undead that will not be able to do
All
so.
right. And Dallas goes out and starts.
Which means star soldiers, living ones, will be able to enter.
I'll give him a hand. I'll go with Dulles and.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and help with that too, since I'm not actually gonna be much help kibitzing on her circle.
Kibitzing?
Yeah,
Kibitzing. Ain't never heard that word before.
I got
it's Yiddish.
another thing as well that can kind of help if need be. I kind of show the spell scroll. This is a spell scroll for a faithful hound. Kind of sit watch for us for like pretty much a full shift of sleeping if need be.
So my circle will last 2 hours, and I can cast it twice if I don't cast any other magic. How long do you think we're gonna need to hold this position?
This is the new position that hopefully we're gonna have to call in and see
Roger.
where. Yeah. That being said, then I kind of like turn and look the other way and present the whole back open area. Because this whole entire area is open back here.
You should set up the entrance for
I
us.
figured.
So it's good because we can't get flanked on both sides, which is extremely useful. But
Right. So they have to approach us basically by this open portion, and
Yeah.
I can wind wall. I won't be able to do the magic circle again, but that will protect us from ranged attacks.
Jacob just said that we could throw up the instant fortress back there.
I just
which,
yelled it over my shoulder.
I didn't. I misheard
Which would
you. I
not
don't know what I thought you
would
said.
not rely on you burning all your magic.
It's true.
The opening, like this station, the actual building, especially towards the opening on the back, it does look like there's enough room that you could fit the whole instant fortress, like, in this structure. It would be close at the top, but it could.
That way we'll be a little safe.
Fortress on fortress within fortress.
Yeah.
It's
fortress inside a fortress. Fortress.
As an expert of hiding in plain sight, we just got to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can do that if we try.
Can you?
If we try, not that I naturally am.
Echo, are these actually maps, or is this just decor that you put in?
Nope, those are actual maps.
Okay. Are these maps of Gorgonfell?
No. They are tram station maps.
It's
they are
probably
maps
where the tram.
It literally is showing you the layout of where this tram, which you see the markings at the top, labels it the Serisian Express. The tram runs a direct line all the way to Silver's Reach and all the checkpoints in between. You do not suspect that it is likely secure anymore, but...
Yeah.
Can you look?
If I look around through the desks and maybe, like, as a picture on the wall, is there any maps of Gorgonfell?
Roll investigation.
Ooh, not good. 5. It's a 5.
You don't find anything, unfortunately. It seems like this place has been looted.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to get on the horn with HQ. We gotta let them know.
Let them know where we are.
Yeah. I don't know how they're planning to actually get in through here. I don't know how they're planning to get through that green fog.
We told them how, right? Well, that they can, and it's even a good thing because the undead don't seem to detect anything in there. They just need to. Maybe they can bring masks or gas masks. Invented Echo.
Spells like breathe water and bubble and stuff like that exist.
Okay, well then they should be able to do something about it.
Unfortunately, a gas mask is a remarkably complex idea when you have magic that does it very simply.
Yeah.
That tracks. Okay.
So we warned them, right? So they should know that they need to bring some sort of.
Yeah. That doesn't change. I'm just logistically thinking how they're gonna get to here to set up a stronghold. I'll get on the horn with them though.
Well, that's on them.
It's us. We're part of the same army.
All right, you're captain.
I'll kind of laugh because that's kind of funny. Like, we're on the same team here, Chief.
It is. We are the same army.
All right, I'll get on the sending box.
Okay, what do you say?
And do we know like the name of this train station or anything? Does
Gorgonfell
South Station. South Center.
Gorgonfell South Station. It says it all over the place.
Yeah.
Welcome to Gorgonfell South Station. Here's the brochure about the services we offer.
Yeah.
This is Razgar's Revenge coming in.
Oh, good. I'm
really glad you went to get a cup. A moment passes.
Acknowledge Razgar's Revenge. Go ahead.
We have just started securing a stronghold at Gorgonfell South Station.
There's a moment's pause.
Referring to the tram station south side of Gorgonfell.
Correct.
That is fantastic news, Resgar's Revenge. Well done. Is the station secure? Over.
In the process of it, getting set up, getting our foothold in. But as of right now, yes, it is secured. Over.
Your timing is fortuitous, Rasgar's Revenge. 3rd Pike Battalion is 10 hours behind you. Repeat, 10 hours. They are on the way as we speak.
Okay. Do you want us stay and put, or do you want us to meet us? Let's meet them.
You'll be finding the nearest scouts from 3rd Pike Battalion within the next 10 hours, from what I understand. You are to hold position. I will relay that you have taken Gorgonfell South Station, and they will divert directly to you. Over.
Okay, confirmed. Over and out.
Out.
Okay, you have reported to HQ.
Where did we want to set up this instant fortress? Right outside, blocking it off, or tight squeeze inside?
Are we done
set
with
it
the
up right
body?
outside.
Yeah, you're done with the bodies.
up?
It didn't take that long. You were basically just gathering them up and shoving them in the pile with Ren's body that's burning. So let me get rid of these.
Yeah, making a bigger bonfire out of them.
Might I suggest we set it up inside and maybe scavenge some of this wood to kind of make some sort of barricades or some sort of little pikes or something to put on this back end to kind of more secure the back openings?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd love to see him run into some pikes. I'll help.
We could do that. I was kind of thinking maybe popping it outside right in front. That way we could still utilize the roof instead of roof being boxed in. But if you think that it's a better
I think
idea,
I think a lower profile would probably be better given our past circumstances of undead. Right now, we only have a little bit of a Brahma peeking out the front, but if we can secure a quiet stronghold, it feels like it might be a more secure stronghold.
understood. I like that idea. All right, and I'm gonna. How big is the Incense Fortress again?
20 by 20.
That's
All right,
big.
what can we cannibalize to make those barricades? Wow, barricades.
This is what it looks like, by the way.
There is a
Yeah.
That's
So
this is
look,
the
Yeah, I
visual
want to pop
shape
it like
of
here.
Where?
Can you rotate it
Or-
180 and then put it like here? I guess.
Like this?
Can we put it in the middle, or
No,
is it,
no,
are these
180.
pillars?
Those are pillars that you will destroy the pillar if you try and put the instant fortress with one of those, and
Yeah,
who
so
knows
this-
what'll happen.
I wanted the door facing inside, like facing north on the screen.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, like 180. Yeah, we could tuck it against the pillar.
Why
maybe.
don't we put it out like right out here a little bit, and then try to build
Like this?
barricades?
the opposite of what you just said, but sure.
That's what I was suggesting, and then you said no.
Oh, I thought you were suggesting
you
out
mean?
front up here. Like
Oh,
the
no.
road.
No,
Oh, okay,
I was
then-
suggesting just putting it right so we can utilize the roof.
Oh, then I would have.
Because if
I
we
would
do it
have.
inside,
I thought
the
you were
roof
talking
can be
about
like
putting it
at the
front.
ceiling. Yeah,
Like
can
there?
you put it?
When you
Yeah,
said-
perfect, right there. Yep.
When you said front, I was
So-
like, he's gonna put on the road.
So are we planning like to fall back into the circle when the need warrants it? Because you're talking about utilizing the roof of the fortress, which would be being on the fortress.
Yeah,
Well,
we
we
can
can't.
only
We
do
gotta
that for-
hold. We gotta hold our position from both sides. We can't just hold it from within the circle.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you only got about 2 to 4 hours max of that, and we got about 10 hours until scouts arrive.
Right. Hey, Dulles,
Yeah,
you over there?
I'm
You want to come
here.
outside with me? There was an old broke down wooden cart and some wooden crates outside. I think we should go out there, drag
Yeah,
that in and
yeah.
start cannibalizing
I help
the
you
wood.
break it down.
So we'll go out over here and we'll head out over and start trying to drag all the wood in the cart as much as
Okay.
we can back in, just
You-
cannibalizing it.
You immediately discover each of these crates is full.
All right, pop one open.
You pop it open, and it is filled with these heavy iron parts. Some of them are like these long, like nail-shaped pieces. Some of them look like they're coupling pieces. They look like they're full of tram parts.
Right. Well, that's not going to work. Can we together grab a crate to bring it in? Just maybe use the iron fasteners in there. You said they're
seems
nails.
we could try. This is heavy, but
The two of us.
I lift with your back.
All right. I'm tempted to just carry one in because you said they were like nails.
They are. So there are nails that look like they are the sort of things that you would use to, maybe support the stone rails that go through the ground. They are enormous. Each one is like 2.5 feet long, but they are certainly sturdy and could act as a fastener if you wanted it to. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check, Jacob. And I will roll for Dallas. You guys need to reach an athletics total of 30 to haul this thing.
I got an 18.
You know, I'm pretty
That's pretty
strong,
good.
but you didn't ask me.
With Dallas's
So
help,
freaking
it's
so strong.
heavy, but you pick it up. And you move at half speed. So, yeah,
We'll
you
bring it
can
back.
you can start hauling these crates in one at a time.
Now, are these nails so big? These spikes, like if we were to, would they split wood like a wood beam entirely, or could they maybe be hammered through it into some sort of rod of spikes?
Are you proficient in carpenter's tools?
Can I be if I want to? 'Cause
Hello, I can be proficient in any tool.
That's what I was thinking.
Although the only ones I'm naturally proficient in are alchemists, navigators, thieves' tools, and tinker's tools. So I would have to actually learn.
Well,
Like I would have to actually do the tool for the job.
You got time.
well, last thing I remember from
do-
our
do have
last
time,
fight, you did have a pretty useless hammer that I would love to see made into a useful item. Yeah.
I have a lot. I mean, sure. So, all right. That's
I'm
not
just saying.
the hammer that I would use for that. But
Okay.
But I do. I can do the thing that you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, just ideas. I wasn't even trying to. I would bring this back and start to
So,
tell them.
if
hey,
you would know this, just okay. Selena would know this, being an artificer. These spikes are very big. They would absolutely
old
destroy any
rail
board that
spike.
you try to drive them through, unless you bored a pilot hole first.
Okay.
So,
Well,
you
here's an
just
idea. Maybe we just throw giant chunks of iron out the instant fortress. I don't know.
you can build barricades with them. It's just going to require.
We can
an
build
extra
barricades.
step.
It's just going to require a little bit more work. And I pull out the all-purpose tool, and like adjust it to be a borer, right? Like
A drill.
That's
the
what
word
it's
is
for.
a drill. Yeah.
a borer. You
Borer.
can
Oh, okay.
a drill borer. Fine, it's a drill. Mine is
A
more
boring screw is what you could call it as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fun. Okay.
so you guys work together to create a barricade to try and you're dismantling the crates and the pews and the benches to make basically fortifications around the outside of South Station.
Yeah, to try to kind of close off as much as we can. I think between the instant fortress and the outside, so we have a.
Anybody else want to assist us in surgery on these crates?
Sure, I'm strong.
Before
Come on over.
you do that, Selena, do me a favor. Can you look at Ricky? She took quite a beating.
Oh hell yeah! Sorry, I forgot.
I'm
Yourself,
also not
too,
on
you look all
100%
banged.
if you're feeling like
You're all
spreading
looking
the
all
love.
banged up.
All right,
Let's
we'll do
rough cells right.
we'll do some actual doctrine, and then we'll work on doctrine this wood. How about that?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Okay, so I pull out the medical kits instead, and start with that, and I will roll my careful doctrine.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be at disadvantage because we
Correct,
are
you can
not
take your
mid
time.
combat.
I'm gonna spend an hour and turning my weapon into a hex weapon.
Go ahead.
So that's 18 hit points for Ricky.
Ricky, go ahead and add 18.
Oh my fucking god!
You fail.
I don't help. I don't help Skull at all.
You fail the combat medic. You actually waste the kit.
Yep.
Oof.
Scalda,
You seem distracted, Selena.
You almost take damage.
Hold on. Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna cure wounds.
I know Ren just died. I'm not, I get it. I get why you're not focused.
Well, I may not have been able to save that life, but I can at least patch up a little of this. Here, you can have 8. It's not great.
So should I have waited for my circle if we're spending an hour on? Yeah, I do, Jacob. I really do.
All right.
Sorry.
And
That's
will
okay.
cast a second level cure wounds. So what is it?
I don't have a lot of magic right now. And turns out, little rattle. Selena's actually looking fairly injured also, and she hasn't tended to herself.
You get 10 more.
I think as far as the timeline goes, I mean, we're just holding this for as long as we can. We don't know when the undead will be coming back to try to retake this position.
Right.
It's better to have it and not need it than vice versa.
You're right.
Selena, seeing you beat up, I'm going to use the first level cure wounds on you too. I saved one of my second level slots, but you only get 6 more back, but you get something.
I appreciate it. It's something in that.
Jacob looks weirdly in his element preparing fortifications and cramming all this shit together. Is all I'm gonna say.
And while they're working on the fortifications, Skalda has come over to help, and I think she looks at Jacob and kind of looks him over, and she's like, "So, why do they call you Blackburn?"
A brand. It's I don't know if there's a black brand directly under my eye.
Oh, Black Brand. Sorry,
pretty on the nose.
Me.
Pretty on the nose nickname.
Where did you get that nickname? That sounds like something you'd earn in the military. I
got it when I got the tattoo under my eye.
Oh.
Yeah, because
did people just start calling you that?
In my line of work back home, nicknames tend to kind of come with the territory. People know you. Having your government name out there is not always the best idea.
What was your line of work? Were you criminal?
Just on the docks. And I'm gonna have to roll.
So roll an insight. Oh, I almost was good. Oh, but you're not charismatic at all.
No, you definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, he's lying.
Okay.
Into this conversation, wherein Jacob is in no way claiming that he's not a criminal. Selena says, "My last name's Cobble, because came from the street.
I like that.
We were orphans. No, cobbles. Like the
cobblestones.
The road.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cobbler. That's cute.
We were orphans, and they asked my sister. They asked my sister where our people were from, and she said from the cobbles. That's why I'm Selena Cobbles.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah. All right, so we definitely have work to do, huh?
Yep.
Wait, why would I tell my fun family name too? Everybody got to share theirs.
Sorry.
We're bond. This is team building exercises.
Yeah, we're bonded.
My last
nobody
name
cares.
is
You're a
Barrelberg.
criminal.
Guess
Criminal. Aaron was a criminal too.
Criminal.
I'm
We
not.
all done some shit.
Excuse me. I work on the decks. Take it to a
Yep.
straight
Illegally.
Everywhere's got a docks.
line. Yeah.
Lots of places
Lots of
have a door.
things to do on the docks.
Well, I'm
Sounds
sure
like-
your name's like Hot Pants or something anyway. And, pretty straight line.
Who
Who are you
mine?
talking to?
Scalded.
She
Obviously.
points at Scalda.
No, I just said it. No, it's not hot pants. That's a good one though. It's barrel brew. Guess why?
Were you conceived
makes
after
beer.
somebody drank a barrel of brew?
Not that I'm aware of. They didn't tell me if that was the case. No, my grandfather, he came from ale makers.
Can you make ale?
Do people
But
often
then-
tell you how they were conceived? Does that come up for you?
You'd be surprised the conversation you have
It-
on the docks.
Interestingly, above character, my name has something to do with where I was conceived in real life, but that's beside the point.
So, as you
I
guys,
also know more than I
Scalda.
want to know about how I was conceived, but that has nothing to do with game.
as you
Like, that's
guys
my parents.
are fortifying South Station, you're casting Magic Circle, you're building these small walls out of whatever wood you can cannibalize from the immediate area. You fortify, and time passes. It's tense. The whole time you're here, there's always the worry that you're about to get overrun. The sounds of gunfire and fighting all over Gorgonfell continue until you've been waiting here for hours when a new sound. You can suddenly hear it on the horizon, getting louder and louder. Marching. Orders being shouted. More fighting, but it's much more controlled. The shots that you hear are staccato, like volleys of gunfire coming from groups of people, and then silence, and the marching continues. You hear the orders being called out by voices you can't quite make out, but the voices are bouncing across the rooftops nearby. And that is when anybody playing Lookout would see the first of a few. Serisian Royal Army soldiers in light infantry garb, pushing up the street, pistols raised, moving quietly and quickly from cover to cover. Who's watching out the front of Gorgonfell South Station?
I mean,
Oh,
I
it's
was the
a lot
only
of
one not
people.
part of that conversation, so it might be me.
Yeah, it'd probably be Ricky.
If
So
everybody else was building stuff.
yeah, so Ricky, you're kind of like you're basically like maybe leaning over or sitting on the front of the Brahma, paying attention, looking out all directions, and you see a Serisian light infantryman come into view. And as soon as he makes eye contact with you, found him.
I like immediately be like, shh.
He like immediately ducks his head and says, "Right, fucking."
I'll like turn around and whisper, like, you guys, Zed.
Uh.
Look, I think somebody
Look at
found
that.
us.
Oh, good. Get down from the fortress.
Okay. So this recon party, a group of 3, basically like they run up along the wall. And they see you having the Brahma set up, and they're looking at the station. The one in full armor looks at you, Zed. Razgar's revenge?
In the flesh.
Man, we've been following your footsteps for days. Y'all are making a fucking mess out here. Good on you.
Yeah. How'd you come along getting through that green gas?
Oh, we had some bridge builders. Just climb right over it.
Ah. It's ingenious.
The engineering
Yeah,
corps,
come
they
on
don't
in.
waste any fucking time.
I bet. Come on in. We got some little bit of a foothold set up here.
All right. Runner's running back. The battalion's going to be 10 minutes behind, so can you give me a quick rundown of the situation here?
Yeah. City's fucked. Every corner of it. I haven't seen any part that hasn't been decimated. We've found some small group of civilians and Dallas over here, Private Dallas over here. But it's grim.
He's Dallas is like just looks relieved to see some common rank and file. As you basically debrief these infantrymen, the soldiers, as what's happening, the sounds of oncoming march get louder and louder. And while you know you're being quiet, there's only so much quiet this many people can be. And hearing the noise, the leader of this small group of recon kind of winces. He says, 3rd Pike Battalion's 800 strong, so it's not going to be quiet.
No. We're not going to be able to fit them either. All in here.
Not all in
Good
here,
number,
but
though.
this ain't the first time. Colonel Mockram knows what he's doing. I feel confident that we're going to carve out this cancer just like what it is.
Understood.
Feels a bit like a victory march already. And as confident as this guy is, you see Dallas, like, in the corner of your eye, just, like, has, like, a bitter look on his face. Doesn't seem to agree. However...
He's like, victory march, cancer. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing about treating cancer is make sure you got to carve out every last bit. It'll grow back and kill you.
I don't actually know anything about cancer. It's just an analogy I heard somebody say. So
I think it's a real good analogy for this, and you just got to make sure we burn out every last bit.
yeah.
That's the goal.
As like you're having these conversations and stuff like that, before we move on to the next stage, as we move on to the actual the occupation of Gorgonfell South Station, I'd like to know if there's anything you guys want to do here before we proceed.
Set up those fortifications.
You've done that.
I mean, like on the map.
They're there.
Oh, okay.
How much time do we have to play with?
Right now? Before we stage out? Like 10
How much-
minutes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Literally, they're coming.
Can I is there enough time to have use an infusion to build a homunculus during the period of time between starting to build the fortifications and these people coming in? Or would have I had to say an hour ago?
Yeah, you could have done that.
Okay.
So I obviously cast a magic circle already,
Mhm.
and you said hours passed, so that one's
Yes.
gone.
Yes.
The second, so she didn't cast a new one because she was like, well, waste of a magic fucking circle. So she waited
Wanted to
until yeah. At this point, she would be like, all right, I guess now with this many people, there's gonna be a ruckus. So she will cast the magic circle in the 10 minutes because it lasts 2 hours.
Sure,
So
you do
she
that.
puts another one down. I have no spell slots.
Okay.
Wait, were we
Take a
staging
short
out?
rest.
I'm sorry?
Like, leaving?
Oh, that's true.
I thought you said we were staging out, like leaving, or no? You just meant like to the next phase.
The next phase of this encounter is what I'm asking.
Okay.
Okay. So,
If I cast that spell slot, Dooch just said, take a short rest. That's not a heroic recovery because we weren't in initiative.
correct, but you can take a short rest as an hour.
in that time period that we were waiting. So I'll have
Yes.
one spell slot then. Okay. All right. Good. Got it. I'd rather have one than none.
Okay. Oh boy. What is this that you've sent
Sent you a
me?
disturb. It's a cute little homunculus that.
You and I do not agree on that word. Okay, sure.
I mean, it's a
guess
cute
it's
little
not cute.
horrifying
It's a
homunculus.
thing. Yeah, you've sent me that. All right. How big is it?
It's not that big. It's the thing says let's see what size.
Tiny
I think
or
it's
small?
it's
I
small
think we can
size.
choose.
It's small size. So it's like a basketball sized mechanical spider.
All right. Hold on.
All
me-
Bells had a spider homunculus.
Hold on a minute. Let me just.
It's with artificers
yeah.
and spiders.
I don't know.
The original Selena was a change of Chronicles of Darkness changeling in her Fae master.
Does it have a
was
name?
Terra.
Okay.
She's Terra the tarantula.
Spell it.
Tarantula.
Just Tara.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me make you the owner of that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Echoes like
Terra
mice
the
with my life.
terrifying tarantula.
Okay. So let me just.
I found her by searching steampunk spider robot, and I was not disappointed.
Okay. There you go.
Yay.
Why does it have a health bar? Foundry?
I mean, she should have a health bar. It's
Yeah, it
2d6
shouldn't
hit
always be
points.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 5 hit points.
5. Okay. Oh, I see. It regains 2d6 hit points if you cast mending on it. All right.
There you go. There's your homunculus. All right. As we are about to proceed on to the next stage, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. The next 10 minutes are chaos. When I say the influx of people is overwhelming, I do not want you to underestimate what I mean. The Gorgonfell South Station, your preparations are looked upon with respect as hundreds of soldiers file down the road. Hundreds of the 3rd Pike Battalion flood into the area and they create a perimeter. The sounds of gunshots continue, but each squad is like 20 people swarming down these streets. And the sounds of fighting are brief and brutal. And generally, it seems like the battalion is handling the small groups of nuisance undead promptly and without real issue. That being said, your squad, like the Brahma is basically, you are instructed to push the Brahma back into the station as support carts, supply wagons, massive just groups of soldiers are filing up and outside Gorgonfell HQ is what they're calling it. It is intense, to say the least. You are all lauded for your efforts by every single soldier that you see. And every single soldier that you see looks remarkably fresh and in good spirits. Which is maybe a little off-putting, considering you've been the spearhead of this for weeks on end. But that being said, you are called aside as a runner approaches and says, if y'all got the minute, the colonel wants to have a conversation with you.
Higher ups, yep. Let's go.
Hi.
Do we all have to go?
Nope. You don't
Yep,
want
you do.
Okay.
Yep, we do.
The
Well,
runner,
this will be fun. Let's go.
the runner then turns to Erin and hands her a uniform. You might
She has
want to
not
put
been
that
in
on.
uniform
No,
way
she
with
hasn't.
this
She's just
whole
been in
time
like
till
her casual clothes. He says, you should put that on before you see him. And Erin like looks at him and looks down at the uniform. All right. I'm not going to turn my nose up at free armor, but give me a minute. And she like goes around the corner.
Good luck finding privacy in this mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hide under a wagon.
You got the fortress
enough.
if you want to go back there.
Selena prestidigitates herself to look fresh.
I mean, the injuries don't, but you know, you do your
The
best.
injuries don't go away, but the armor looks spiffed up. Her hair looks better. You know,
Yeah.
Just she's basically taking that as a warning that the brass is going to want them to look like spit and polish. So she's doing that.
I'm looking grungy as shit. Hair
Yep.
greasy. I don't give a shit.
I think all of you look pretty fucked.
Pretty. Oh yeah.
Even with prestidigitation, you guys have been literally like
Yeah, there's
just
only so much. There's only so much that you can do.
grinding through the mud and blood and dirt and stone for weeks on end. That being said, it is outside the front of Gorgonfell South Station with this perimeter set up that you see any of you who are like veterans of the Serisian Royal Army, having been in with more than 3 years, would be familiar with Lieutenant Colonel Makram. He is an elvish man, and he is one of no nonsense. And as you see him, a voice you don't recognize calls out, "Attention!"
Stand at attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
Salute.
The halfling that stands in front of Lieutenant Colonel
Oh,
Aster
button.
Makram looks between all of you. I am Captain Lucinda Button, and I am in charge of this regiment. I answer to Lieutenant Colonel and whatever gods there might be left, and no one else.
Oh. I approve.
I am pleased that all of you have come through. Mostly well. I notice a distinct change in your number, as was described by our reports not only a few days ago. Fortunately, we have an expert, a local of Gorgonfell, who's volunteered to join our battalion, and we are assigning to the Razgar's Revenge crew as of right now. Bo! And yeah, you are summoned from the sidelines, basically, stepping out from the infantry. Class, please describe your character.
So what you see is you actually don't hear him, you see him first because his footsteps are absolutely silent. And he isn't wearing any kind of armor, which is kind of off-putting. He's just wearing, tight leathers with a loose duster. He's well within regs of a uniform, and maybe this is his uniform, but he is clearly an elf, a wood elf in nature, if that matters. But he's got long dark hair, brown eyes. He's he looks like a native. Definitely looks like a native, and when he speaks, you can hear it in his voice. Yeah, Captain, I'm here.
Good. As promised, you're assigned to the Razgar's Revenge crew, so I expect you to show them around our support staff before anything else. All of you are entitled to go head to accounting, as your back pay is here.
Oh, buddy.
Woo.
About time.
Oh, hell.
That being said,
Glad to have you aboard, Bo.
Thank you, sir.
That being
Sure.
said, Corporal Dalton here is our expert on Gorgonfell's locality. And so once you are back on the field, we expect you to perform the surgical operations that we will require in the near future. Until then, you have all earned some hard-earned rest and relaxation. You have 72 hours to rest and recover before your next task.
Oh,
Ooh, baby.
okay. I'm not gonna
And-
argue with
and-
that.
And Bo speaks up immediately. He's like, "Yep, and I'm gonna be your tour guide. I swear to God, I won't do you wrong. So we're gonna get your pay first because we're gonna be spending it. That's for sure. I got this, Captain. It's all right.
Wait, well, no, where
Oh.
are we spending it? The whole city is
You gonna-
fucked.
Are you gonna
No, I mean,
tour us around the instant fortress I got out back? Because that's where I'm kicking my feet up for the next 72 hours.
no. We are not kicking back in this shithole of a city. I know I'm from it, but it is definitely a shithole. It's changed a lot since I've been here.
Son, it's full of
Yeah.
undead. So
Eh,
what
details?
tarnation are you talking about?
Well,
My
Yeah, are we
apologies,
going
Captain.
somewhere?
see,
He
you
was
see,
just
the
talking
third.
nonsense, and I just need an explanation.
Here's the thing: the third travels with a support group, and that support group is the Battle Bunnies.
Okay.
You said
Mhm.
what now?
That sounds
The
Battle
sexual.
Bunnies.
Yeah.
Some
I'll
of it
leave this
is,
to you,
yeah.
Captain Dalton, or Corporal Dalton, and Captain Button, and Lieutenant
Ooh,
Colonel, who
all
snaps
right,
a short
that
salute. They leave.
That is definitely a promotion I did not expect. All right. So, yes, the Battle Bunnies. It is kind of sexual, kind of not, kind of awesome.
Sold. Say no more.
The least erotic thing I ever heard in my life.
Well,
I guess
I mean-
let's just go see it.
yes, we will.
You know.
Follow me.
Be sure
You
also,
know,
Corporal Dalton, to refer to them the quartermaster if they require more supplies.
Oh,
That is gonna be critical.
Razgar's Revenge,
Well-
you have our gratitude in spearpointing this. Enjoy your rest. And the Lieutenant Colonel turns to leave as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
right.
Kinda-
All right.
Ricky, kind of cooking supplies. You think they're gonna have spice some stuff up, huh?
I just a giant grin. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a knife sharpener and I'm gonna get a spatula and I'm just like naming things.
We're gonna have meat.
So,
Y'all
Me.
remember how to R&R? I ain't sure I remember how to R&R. Think there's an R in
Well,
it?
there is an R in it, but I will definitely show you how to R&R with the Battle Bunnies. And you say
question
you're
for you.
Yeah, what's
Bo?
up?
Will this R&R include getting piss house drunk?
Of course.
It's R&R,
Good.
ain't it?
I'm in.
Well,
I think whiskey is prescription level at this point.
and I forgot to mention that Bo himself, he does have a longbow strapped to his back, along with a pistol at his hip and a rapier at the other. So he's definitely armed. So, but he points to Ricky. You like cooking?
I get very serious and I say, no, I love cooking.
All right. I need to introduce you to Hops. You and
What you make
Aw.
beer out
Hop-
of?
Well, no. Hops is a Herringon. I call
Oh,
him
it's a
Cottontail.
person.
Yeah, well, it's
And
a
bunny
Herringon.
Probably part of the bunny battlers, you know. Aragon.
Oh.
Yep, I'm getting
Yeah.
it. I'm
Buddy,
getting
Are
it
they
now.
all
definitely part of the
herring
buddy
gone?
battlers.
Yeah.
Well, no. Hops isn't actually the owner of the Battle Bunnies. They are
How are
just
you not
the
going to have a Herringon not be the spokesperson for the Battle Bunnies? What are we doing here? I feel like you...
Well, their cooking will certainly give you a run for your money. But actually, it's Ash who's the owner. Fire genasi
Oh.
type.
Oh,
What? What's a fire genasi?
What's a
What's
fire
a-
genasi?
What's a fire genasi?
you never seen one?
Yeah, I like the word fire. I'm here for the fire part.
It's a person made out of fire.
More or less.
Yeah.
You have people who follow the Ember and the Battle Bunnies?
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but if
Oh.
it
What?
involves
How
When
about
we
this,
see
Bo?
him,
Here, Scald,
when
I
we
got
see him
you.
point him out, because
Scald, you're
What?
going to have to give him the full 2-hour talking to about the Ember
Oh God.
while we do this R&R.
well,
wait
obviously
till we
I'm
get
gonna do
situated.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's get situated.
I need to get a cigar before we do that, because I would kill a man for a stogie right now.
Well, I've already
I
told you all about it, so it's not like you need
Well,
to hear it
Yep.
again.
We're gonna go get some food. We're gonna get some drink. We're gonna get some stogies. We're gonna get a massage in, maybe a little.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go get your pay, and we're gonna go. Come on.
Aaron,
Come on.
Aaron, you wanna go
Yeah.
get wasted?
What? I'm right here. Fucking hell
What?
yeah. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, let's do it. Like I'm talking real drunk.
I don't wanna remember
Yeah.
my own fucking name.
Goddamn right. You're with me.
What's your name? I forgot it already.
Aaron.
Oh, all right. Well, I won't forget it now.
Well,
All right, let's
just,
go. Come on.
You know, we gotta get some drinks before we'll forget how to answer that question.
Okay, so you guys, you head toward one of the supply wagons that is clearly labeled in, like in copper plate. At the top of the wagon, it says accounting, and there is a heavy infantryman, like just kind of standing in front of it with his arms folded, and he has a sash that just shows 3 coins down the front of it. And as you're approaching,
Razgar's Revenge.
Hey,
Yeah.
Master.
Yes.
Y'all are fucking heroes around here. You know that.
Ooh.
We're fucking tired, is what we are, sir.
Well, let's get you paid. Let me look at the listings here. Zed!
Yep.
All right. Oh, I see.
and he like turns around and he like opens up one of the doors and he pulls out a large pouch. Zed, I need you to roll me a d8.
Yes, sir. Six.
Okay, Zed, you are given a pouch with your full pay within it. It's so it doesn't jangle with coin because Serisian currency is actually paper, but it is the equivalent of 1,250 gold pieces.
Let's go. Okay, about time. This is some back pay and a half.
We love back pay, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Don't spend it all
Back
in one
pain,
place.
can't stand it.
This town.
All right, let's see who's next. Ricky.
All right,
Just raise
Step
my
forward.
hand.
I need you to roll me a d10 plus 2.
Nice.
8. Okay.
All right, you understand? Part of yours is set aside in the Serisian vault, but looks like you have plenty of back pay laying here.
And he hands you a pouch. It is filled with the equivalent of about 550 gold pieces. Keep in mind that amount that is in your vault. It's more than that. Because you
If-
chose the quarter.
Yeah, no, I know. If Zed's near me, I'm gonna lean over and be like, I'm saving up because I'm gonna have a restaurant someday.
There you go.
Aw. I want that for Ricky so badly.
I ain't got nobody to inherit mine, so it's all come to me.
Next, Selena.
Here.
Oh, I should have known. I recognize that name. All right, do me a favor.
And he's going to, he pulls out your parcel. I need you to roll me a d6 plus 1.
Seven.
7. Okay. You are given just shy. You have 675 gold worth of Sinari is what it's called, but it's gold.
675. That's a weight off my mind.
Black brand.
Blanket present.
He looks at you. It's not. What did I think you were going to be, a dwarf? And he pulls out a parcel. I need you to roll me a d4 plus 1.
Five.
4. Okay. So
Well, 4 plus 1, 5.
yeah. Hold on. All right. You are given 600 gold pieces.
Thank you, thank you.
Aaron Line.
Aaron. Yeah. About fucking time.
Amen.
He hands her a very small parcel. And she just like clutches it and is like, yes. Legit work. Legit pay. It's a weird feeling. She opens it up and looks at it and says, yep. That earning feels about right. They say crime doesn't pay, but feels like it does. And she walks back.
Scalda. You were with the Gorgonfell siege, weren't you?
Was she? It's been a minute.
Yes, you were. Yes, that's how the party found you.
Yes!
You muppet.
Yes, I got separated from my crew. Broke both my legs. It was a big fucked up thing.
Well, good to see you still on them now.
And he pulls out a parcel to hand to you. Please roll me a d6.
Yes, sir.
You are given.
2.
You are given 300 gold pieces.
300 flat.
Yep.
All right.
I believe
Thank you.
that is all of you paid.
Yeah.
The accountant says,
As acknowledged before, the rest of your earnings, those of you
and he kind of glances at Zed.
that have set it aside, are at the Serisian Royal Vault in Silver's Reach. Don't forget, you can always assign someone to go collect your earnings. You can go collect them yourselves, or upon your retirement or end of service, one way or another. Those funds will be allocated to the location or persons of your choice. Thank you all for your service. And damn, is it good to see you all.
Mm-hmm.
Great to see you, Paymaster.
Lockhart.
Bet you
can
get
call
that a
me
lot.
Lockhart. Oh yeah, I'm real popular around here.
Yeah.
So, Bo,
only-
you're gonna show us how and where to spend this stuff?
Come on over. Let's go.
You got somebody who could do some ink?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh.
But first, let's go. Let's go have some fun. I mean, you have been tearing it up, and it is not gone unnoticed. That's for sure.
So you're saying that we should be opening up that tattoo document, though?
Why do you think my screen went pure white? It's like a Google
Why is my
Doc
face
open.
so white? Ready?
Google Doc
Yeah.
Look at the
is
difference.
open.
So you actually
Dark
know
white.
one of the members of the Battle Bunnies does tattoos. You would know
All right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Is it one of the others?
No, it's one of the named ones.
It's okay. All right. Dude, well,
I'll message you the name. Okay, you can relax.
yeah, please.
doing it.
All right. Actually, Oceana, one of the massage therapists, does tattoos as well. So that's actually
For
where
action. Oh.
that's where I got mine. So, so off we go. Let's go find him. And he leads them to the Battle Bunnies tent.
You see there is a big tent. It looks not like a circus tent, but like it's set up literally like on the streets where you were fighting earlier. The tent is mounted between buildings, tacked up, and it seems like it was assembled by people who knew exactly what they were doing. Folds of the tent are like hooked up on broken buildings and railings. The amount of improvised construction that suddenly happened in this short amount of time is kind of impressive. Though there are a lot of NPCs that are carrying crates and barrels and rolling like just wagons of supplies, and the smells that are hitting you is confusing. As you're approaching the Battle Bunny tent, you smell lavender and roses and wine and whiskey and beer and fruit and like the citrus underlaying everything else, and then baking bread above anything else. It's a smell or a collection of smells that you haven't smelled for a very long time. The Battle Bunny tent flap is like hooked open, and you see that there is a wagon that has been turned upside down to turn into like a countertop. And behind it, you see there is a woman. She's maybe just shy of 6 feet tall. She has kind of bronzed skin, bright red hair that seems to be on fire all the time. And she has dark brown eyes and a smile on her face as you enter. Hey there, welcome to the Battle Bunnies. I've heard plenty about all of you. I am Ash, the purveyor of our little on-the-road establishment.
Nice to see you again, Ash.
Hey.
Welcome back, Bo. One of our best customers right here.
Oh,
Till he opens his mouth too much.
Oh, you can't just do that to me right now.
What, be honest
It's
with
just the big... Oh, it's just the start of the night. Let me get loose. Come on.
Right, all right. That's when you really forget to watch your tongue.
Hell yeah, I do.
Anyway, y'all are what we hear about heroes on the road. So I'm willing to give y'all a nice slice of a discount on all your services here tonight.
What about me?
That sounds very appealing.
Bo, you've been here every night. You don't need a discount. Your money's been making it work.
However much you were going to give us a discount, tack it on to his bill. Nah.
I like your style.
Hey,
You and I are going to get along just fine.
Hey, man. Let's get this.
What about you, little one? Your mouth's open. Are you okay?
She talking to me?
Yes.
I haven't seen someone so gorgeous in a while.
Well,
Smooth.
call me flattered. You might
I like
even
'em
see
hot.
the blush. So, we offer all sorts of services for those that are a part of the Corps, or those that aren't, just happen to find us. We tag along with the 3rd Pike Battalion as supporting crew. It is our mission and goal and duty to lend aid, ear, and hand to those who have been fighting the good fight against the undead all across Ceres. If you're looking for a nice bite to eat, our chef Hops would be pleased to offer whatever he has on special. I think tonight it's roast bear. I'm not sure. I'd have to go ask him.
Wow.
What?
I had meatballs made of bear once. It was epic. Anyway, go on.
He does something to tenderize them. I don't know what it is, but they're fantastic.
Can I ask you a favor, Ash?
Oh, certainly. Depends on the price, though.
It's not for me. We send our strongest warrior to go up and help in that kitchen. She could throw down with the best of them. Make her happier than a pig in mud.
I respect the request. That's the one you'll have to make a Hops himself. He's pretty picky about his kitchen. I'll show you the way over there in a moment. If you're needing someone to talk to or someone to just beat the pains out of your muscles, we have plenty of therapists, both of massage and of other kind. And if you need an intimate touch because you haven't seen one in months, we happen to have companions as well. All of this with the pleasure of me at the bar, if you need a drink.
Love to get some.
I mean, it all
Like
sounds
therapy.
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
We all need
appealing.
therapy.
Ash, my friend here, and he just puts his hand on Zed because he hasn't gotten his name yet.
Mm-hmm.
Is
My
looking to see Oceana for some ink work.
Oh, customer of another sword. All right. Well, she's available. And she calls for her, and then from like one of the back flaps of the tent, a very slight and small, like 5 foot nothing, water genasi walks into the room.
Oh, she's cute.
She like looks at you all and like has a small smile on her face and says, "What do you need?" And Ash says, "Well, therapy maybe, but first and foremost, this fella's looking for some ink." And
Therapy is what
I got-
probably needed.
I got some ideas in the ink direction as well, though.
sounds like
There
you have
are
your
other
hands
things
full.
on my list.
Well, if y'all are looking for someone to talk to first and foremost as well, she calls, and then another. This guy like is like the opposite of Oceana. He walks in, but he has a very like friendly smile on his face, very welcoming. But he's nearly 7 feet tall. As a half orc enters the room, he just says, "Whatever your troubles and tribulations, I'm happy to hear them out. Or beat them out of you, if that's what you need."
Might need both.
I ain't a big talker, but the other thing sounds appealing.
We can work it out of you, no problem. And then the rest of the staff kind of just like appear as Ash like realizes Hops has entered the room, and she says, "Oh, Hops, this one was hoping to cook or watch you cook or assist." And you see a Harangon like has peered around the corner like with papers, like he was gonna ask a question. And he's like, "Oh, all right. I wanted to know about these seasonings, but who are you?"
There's your expert right there when it comes to seasonings.
Yeah, I would love to. I've trained with Gourmet. If you know Gourmet, he
Yeah.
owns an inn
Um,
back. But I would love to train with you as well.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I do something to try to give her this advantage?
What's that?
I'm just gonna gas up. Hops, you ain't never heard of Gourmet? Oh man, the cooking that Gourmet does, I ain't never seen anything like it. I'm a traveler too.
Okay, roll persuasion with advantage, Ricky. That was good enough.
Oh.
It was good. It was good.
A 10. Okay. With a 10, Hops like looks to Ash, and Ash just like, come on, it's the least we can do for the ones who led us here. And Hops is like, sure. All right. Yeah, that's fine. What's your name?
It's Ricky.
Ricky. All right. They all call me Hops. I'm in the middle. I'm about to get back to the now. So if you wanna, now's the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Ricky is just like following, and then I don't ever like take this out, but Ricky has like an extremely nice chef's knife. So I'm gonna like Ricky's gonna be like pulling that out like yes. But hopefully it's a sign that I might know a bit of what I'm doing, like the way I
Okay.
handle it and take it out and stuff is what I'm thinking.
He does look at you and he says,
That just.
all right, that's impressive. Make sure you wash up real good and don't bleed on any of the dishes or anything. You're looking a little fucked
of course. Of course. And as I'm like following him, I'm like, I heard there was bear.
up. Yep. We got grain.
Selena will like underhanded prestidigitation Ricky as she goes past just to help her out with the clean hands thing.
Okay.
And then just give her a thumbs up.
All right. So Ricky, you go off with Hops after you get cleaned up a little bit.
I'm just gonna be asking tons of questions. How do you season it? How do you as we leave?
Okay. And Selena starts doing cartwheels. As Ricky is leaving,
I don't know why my Selena icon was upside down. I had to fix it.
there is a man and a woman who enter behind Hops as he leaves with Ricky. You see a very like middling height, like maybe 5'9" human man who enters, and next to him is a very buxom and attractive, very made up woman with him. They both appear. The woman clearly being a drow, which you haven't seen many drow. None of you have seen drow much at all. In fact, the fact that there is a drow here is almost like a culture shock, because the last you hear about drow is generally violence. But there's one here, and she is looking incredibly like pleasant and smiling, and she quietly says something to Ash. Those of you with a passive perception of 17 or better,
Yep.
you hear her say, I heard there was basically special customers tonight.
VIP. Oh my
I
god.
rollers.
Oh, you heard that? Did you hear that?
Wait, what?
Passive perception of 17 or
I
higher
heard
would have heard it.
Is that just your
Yeah.
your perception score?
It's perception plus 10.
Yep, 17.
Then yeah, you would have heard that. So basically, like, she whispers that, I heard there were special customers tonight. And instant, like, basically half the party's
Half of
like,
us
bing,
disagree,
like, and Ash, like, looks and says, well, this is the lovely Catchery and the handsome Anderkin. They will handle any more intimate requirements you might have.
Oh, yes.
In the meantime...
Aaron,
Yeah?
you can have a cover. I'll pay for you. I'll get really drunk.
Are you gonna tag team?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what Aaron wants to... Aaron, do you want to get really drunk and...
Aaron, what are you into?
Over there.
Hold on.
Hey,
Aaron.
you can't have all of the prostitute for yourself. Get
called
somebody else a crack. What are you
Called
doing?
shotgun. Called shotgun.
You called shotgun?
Yeah.
You called shotgun. I see.
Anderkin
All
looks
right.
at you and says, I'd be happy to help you with whatever you need. She can handle the two of them just fine.
Oh!
All right,
Selena.
let's do
You
it.
see, Bo standing next to Zed is like brushing back his hair so it's all neat, and then he goes like straightens out his duster. Hey, Catchery.
Hey.
He says nothing else.
Does
Does
she
that work
look
for you, son?
impressed?
Roll an
Does she
insight
look
check.
unamused? I need
Roll
to
an insight
read
check.
this
Go ahead.
desperately.
I warn you,
Oh, damn
she's
it,
clearly pretty
11.
charismatic. It's,
Yeah,
with an
yeah,
11,
There's no shot in hell.
with an 11, she seems pleased to see Bo, and you have no idea if that's accurate or not.
Uh-huh. Someone roll better than me.
To
I
you,
can roll insight, but I don't think Selena cares.
to
I don't
you,
care.
Jacob,
Yeah,
Aaron
no.
says,
Damn.
I mean, get some whiskey in me and shit. Yeah, I'm down.
All right, can we get like?
Her
3
titties are the
bottles of
size of my head. I
Four?
want to get in there.
I know, I saw that. Let's go.
Katri, like, witnessing this, just says, all right, don't get too excited. Hold it till we get to
Okay.
a room.
Okay, hold on. Aaron, would you like to grab a couple of bottles of whiskey?
How much is a couple of bottles of whiskey? Nice fire, lady.
I'm paying. I'm paying.
Ash, like, says,
Nice fire, lady.
well, it's clear you all have been on the road for a while. We won't hold you up any longer than we
Pent
need
up
to.
is a good word
Couple
for
of bottles, and
Maybe a couple of. I
couple
was
of
just
what?
thinking maybe we could get some wine, couple of cocktails, maybe.
Of course.
Take
All
my
of the
comments
above.
here with a grain of salt. We have been on the road for quite a bit.
You do realize we are following a battalion of soldiers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They are
I
not
ain't
known
apologizing
for their
for-
decorum.
Understood.
Hurt one of my
Aaron,
staff
do you need-
members, though, and I will immolate you from the inside out.
Not a chip. Aaron, do you need
Oh,
mixed drinks,
man.
or are we drinking straight whiskey?
I want to burn. I want to burn, and not the way that she wants to burn me.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so middle shelf, high proof. That'll do. 5 gold a bottle.
Let's get 2 for you, Aaron, and 2 for me.
All right. Yeah, I like
Jesus.
this. I don't think I'm going to remember tomorrow, but I'm down for it.
Obliterated.
Let's see who blacks out first. Competition.
I like it.
Oh,
So you buy 4 bottles of Red Mountain whiskey. Make a note of that.
Yeah, what does
Oceana Dane, I need ink therapy and real therapy. Let's go.
Oceana says she pulls out from her back a large paper portfolio, and she says, "All right, what did you have in mind?" And she starts sketching basically a blank of what might be your shoulder or your arm, and she's trying to figure out where a tattoo might go. And Dane says, "I'm happy to listen," or drill out the pain and wherever it is. Lead the way. And he follows Oceana out of the room. So, anybody who's going with the therapists can get tattoos and talked to and massaged into oblivion. Or you can go...
Okay,
Yes?
Selena
but
wants to do 2 things.
what
She
if
wants to
you want to do
bang a
2
sex
things?
worker and tattoo?
You can
I
absolutely do
would
both.
like to bang a sex worker and also get a tattoo.
You can do that too.
Right,
There's an
but,
order
you
of
know.
thing. There's an order, a PEMDAS,
Yeah, order of
basically.
operations. All right.
Yeah. So, Aaron and Jacob are going with Katri to get screwed. Selena is going with Anderkin to get screwed.
Yes.
Ricky is off with Hops to cook train. Didn't expect. Well, I should have expected that.
You should have expected
Yeah.
that.
Zed is okay. So Zed is off with Dane to talk, and then with Oceana to get inked. Scalda,
Same time if they're willing.
what do you want to do? Because you're standing everyone's kind of
she has been
split.
yeah, she has been
Sort of
fiddling with the hem of her
transferred with
tunic this whole time, just eyeing Ash this whole time, just kind of waiting for an opportunity.
As the louder, rowdier party members have kind of separated away. It's just you and Bo standing there in front of Ash, and Ash looks over the counter at you and says, "Can I get you a drink?"
Yeah, and I don't know how busy you are. I just
Hell yeah, we'll get a
Maybe
drink.
talk.
Give us a
no,
bottle.
not you.
Wow. I'd be. He looks to Ash. Did I say something already?
It seemed like
No,
it.
no. Bo, I just met you. You're great. I've got stuff I want to talk about.
It's fine.
If you're willing, miss.
You want?
know
You're
what?
great. You're great. You're not really what I'm looking for right now.
All right.
Please call me Ash.
Is
Ash. Nice to meet you, Ash.
is Mariana available?
Sure is.
All right. Let me go give her some company, I guess. And I'll take a bottle of whiskey with me.
You want the same Red Mountain as them, or you want
That
something
burn.
smoother?
Smoother, please.
All right, give me 8.
All right. And he does.
You are given what's Vespin Wood Gold is what it's called. It's this finer whiskey that is not as high a proof, but it's much easier to drink.
Yeah, it's steady.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Ash, as Bo is basically dismisses himself with his bottle of whiskey, Ash turns to you. Seems like you have me all to yourself.
Hey. I can't tell you how excited I am to meet you.
God.
Well, the pleasure's mine.
I never expected to run into another blessed.
I'm sorry?
Are you another emissary? I haven't seen you at my temple. Is there another one that I'm not familiar with?
I'm not sure what you're talking about now, sweetheart.
Oh, maybe they call it something different. You know, the Ember. You're clearly blessed by him.
I'm blessed by who?
By the Emperor. You were born with fire. Like all my siblings were. Like my mom was.
She kind of like looks down at you, Scalda. She seems uncertain of what to do with what is happening right now. She pauses for a moment and she says, I'm sorry. Is the flame a little off-putting for you? I've heard it before. I understand.
No. No. Basically everyone I grew up with was born with fire.
That's
Everybody but me. So I'm actually the weird one.
born with. Okay. Me and my brother.
You know, with fire in their hearts, their eyes, their hair.
Your whole family's fire genasi, and you're not?
Well, my grandpa, my grandma are halflings, but once they joined the temple, all of their children were blessed and born with fire, and their children's children, except me.
What?
I have the halfling, I guess. I didn't.
What temple are you talking about?
The Temple of the Final Ember? I assume you came from one.
I've never heard of that in my life, sweetheart. I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay, maybe your mom left. So your mother, she was also blessed, right? Like you?
When you say blessed, what do you mean?
Scalda just kind of like lifts her hands, like with her hair, and just like, you know.
Sweetheart, I was born up in Rookville, out in Titan Space Canyon.
Sure, well, my temple's based in the Clave Caldera. But
The volcano?
I figure if the emissaries... Yeah, of course. I figure... So we've been sending out emissaries for generations. I figure there's got to be other temples.
There's no
I'm
temple.
an emissary.
There's
That's why I'm
an
not at the temple currently.
There's an old broken down temple to Paris in the town I grew up in, but that's it, and it's just it's closed.
Well, see, of course we know all the gods left except the final ember, which is, people who are born with fire are his blessed ones. So your mother must have been blessed. And maybe she didn't teach you about the final ember, which was kind of a fault on her part, but...
My mama is human.
Oh, then it was your father.
No, I'm sorry, my father was a half-elf.
So that means you were specifically picked by the ember to be blessed?
I don't know, me and my brother both are fire genasi. They had
Okay, so you and your brother.
There was no amber. There was no... I'm sorry, sweetheart. We're getting...
That just means you haven't heard yet, but I could tell you.
I'm okay. Really? Just trying to work.
Well, there has to be a reason you were picked, because I wasn't, but you were, so there's got to be something special about you.
No. No, my daddy was a merchant.
Listen, obviously, I just need to talk to the Ember and figure out what's going on here, because obviously you should know about him if you were blessed by him.
Okay, while you're working through that, can I, maybe an ale to take the edge off? It's clear you're a little anxious.
Sure. Yeah, sure. No, well, I'm just confused, but yeah, sure. I will happily take an ale, and I will get back to you on this, because
nice
this
and
could
cold.
change your life.
Or do you want it warm? I'm getting the vibe here.
I mean, I like a cold drink.
Okay, just a few copper. And
I'm working my way up to being blessed, of course.
whatever that means, I'm sure it'll happen for you. And she gives you a tall tankard of cold golden ale.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Scalda's so confused.
Tell you what
I'll
that
tell you
insight check
exactly
is
what
gonna
she's
say.
thinking. She thinks you're a psychopath.
The
14.
14.
Oh no, she's in a cult.
She is convinced that you have suffered some sort of trauma and are dealing with it in whatever way you need to. And she is hoping...
Low-key, she has, because she was raised in a cult.
She is just hoping that whatever it is you're going through, maybe the staff here can help.
And I'll stop involving her in it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, well, Scalda is gonna, she's got a big smile. She's a little confused, but she's gonna sit with her drink, and she will... I don't want to hog the attention. She will try to speak to the Ember post-haste, but...
Okay, we'll get back to that
You
in a
can
minute.
obviously move the camera to other people.
Ricky,
Uh-huh.
you are in the kitchens of this tent, and the kitchens are remarkably well set up. You see that the tent is built around these rolling carts that look like they are built to assemble together into one wagon, and then they break apart into this kitchen setup where there's this broad stove and several ovens that are built into one, and then a whole food preparation area where you see there is a whole half a carcass of what Hobbs called a Granger bear. Roll a nature check. You have heard of a Granger bear. It is a Fey-touched bear that is generally found near or in the Ashfall Forest, far south. They are famous for being lazy. They can be very territorial around their very specific areas, but unless something is actually threatening them, they're just sleeping all the time. Which means that their meat is very fatty and marbled. So there's this big carcass of bear, basically, and he's cutting off pieces in different shapes, and he sees you with this big chef knife. You trained to use that with the gourmet, huh?
Yeah, I'm trained.
Okay. Well, let's see what you're worth. If you could, just go ahead and cut off that flank right there. Make it nice and square so we can get... I want to get at least 20 cuts out of it.
I'll start going.
Roll survival.
Do you have advantage from that thing on any food checks?
Yes.
I think it's like cooking in particular.
This
on
is
this
technically
too?
a cooking check, so yes, you would have
Okay,
advantage.
I will roll that again then.
Yeah, break down that bear.
Yeah, there it is, Ricky.
22, a natural 19. Yeah, you are deft and adept
We're
as you
made for
cut up the meat of this bear into, like, uniform steaks that are cut out of it. Each one, like, you basically get the same thickness all the way through. And Hobbs is, like, gone. He's, like, preparing, like, this large basin, which he's, like, oiling and putting seasonings in. And then he turns and he says, all right, how's it coming? Okay. Wow. All right. You're good with that.
But I have to be honest with you. I didn't learn this from Gourmet.
Well, that doesn't matter. It looks like you cut these each about an inch, which is exactly what we need. Perfect. Where'd you learn it from?
Somebody I knew. Somebody I knew taught me. That's where this knife came from.
Very cool. Very cool. Very fascinating. I'm sure we'll find out about that later. If you would line those in that pot real quick, we're going to go ahead and get that just soaking in butter. That's the real secret here, is to get them tender. We need to get lots of extra fat. That's all goat's butter right there. It adds some nice salt to the flavor. And he just starts, like, showing you his process. It seems you've impressed him with your knife skills, and so he's, like, opened up immediately about how he's seasoning this thing. Roll me a wisdom check, like a perception check, basically. Eight. There's a lot of information coming at you quickly. And you do pick up some of it, but there's just so much, just one after another, like, tips and hints that, like, when you are immediately told it, you're like, oh, that's a great idea. And then immediately another one's following, and you almost, like, forget about the previous one. But as you're training with hops, you notice, like, one of the most key things is, while he's teaching you how to cook, he's, like, not waiting for anything or anyone. People are coming in to ask him questions, and he just either immediately answers them and continues what he's doing, or he doesn't answer them at all. He just dismisses them as if the question isn't worth the time. It's clear his priority is the cooking of the food. And almost like as this is happening, you have, like, a flashback of Scalda, like, appearing next to you while you're cooking. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Do you want me to help? Uh-oh.
With an 8, you, like, grit your teeth as you get, like, stuck in that memory of Scalda, like, reaching in and, like, stirring whatever you were cooking as you were about to, like, add something to it, and it, like, totally, like, a big swath of broth and basically, like, oats just, like, pour out the side of the bowl. And you remember just that rage just suddenly coming back for a moment. And then Hops is like, hey, you're here. Come on. Turn that. Hello.
How do you just make sure nobody bothers you?
He considers that question for a moment. Be a dick.
Okay.
Be mean to him.
Okay. Maybe I have to try harder at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. If you care about cooking when you're in the kitchen, it's all that matters while you're in here. And no one else can mess with that, or they'll fuck it up. They don't mean to. They're not bad people, but they don't know.
Oh, but they might be bad people.
I love this interaction so
And then
much.
like shake it out and like get back into the zone and just like go back to the broth or whatever I was working on.
There you are. There she is. Good. Turn that. Make sure that it get nice caramelization on both sides. they don't know. And he just like says that more to himself as he's like turning the meat on this platter.
This guy.
Zed, you've kind of like sequestered yourself away to talk with Dane. It's understandable if you don't want to like really go into detail here, but what does Zed want to talk about?
He's going to pretty much open up to him a little bit about how he doesn't understand how he's the leader and how he just keeps losing people and he doesn't know how much more he could take.
Oh.
But he has to hold it together for his crew.
Okay.
Some deep shit. He's gonna get pretty deep with him.
Sure. Okay. You really open up to Dane, and as he's listening to you, roll me. You're being honest, right? You're not like trying to lead him.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, that's a nat 1. I don't like that though. I'm gonna re-roll that. I don't know what that
Okay.
does, but
I don't like that.
I don't like nat 1ing in a vulnerable spot.
Okay. Yeah, you
There you go. Nat
re-roll.
20. Nat 20 for
Nat 20.
Hey, there it is. For 30.
So it's pretty rare for the moments when a therapist sees someone truly drop all the walls and be completely honest with them. And in recognizing that that's what's happening, Dane opens up to you, describing his own experiences. Apparently he once was also a soldier in the Serisian army. And he lost his whole squad, and it's one of the reasons why he chose to become a therapist. And one of the most important pieces of information he gives you tonight is he offers you a way to deal with the responsibility of being responsible for other people, of your decisions affecting their lives directly. And it could happen in the next few moments once you've made a decision. He gives you this tool, this mental exercise that gives you advantage on saving checks against fear.
Nice. That's big.
The conversation, like, I don't know if Zed cries, but Dane does while you're talking to him. It's up to you if Zed sheds some tears, but it's heartfelt and real.
I like to believe he just starts talking at first, and then within like 3 minutes, he's just pouring his guts out. Like, he's just like, yeah, man, it's been a rough one on the road. 2 minutes later, I don't know how to handle it anymore.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
You come away with that tool. You can add that to your character sheet in some way. Make a note of it. I think that conversation between you and Dane lasts a long time. Like,
yeah.
You and him are talking for like hours. Meanwhile,
yep.
Jacob, you and Aaron.
And Aaron.
You and Aaron are double teaming a drow, I suppose. But you're drinking a lot of whiskey, so please roll me a con save.
Yes, one will. That's 21.
21. You hold your liquor well. It does not affect you. Well, I mean, obviously it affects you. You're drunk as hell. But you are not negatively affected by the poison condition during your efforts with Katri and Aaron. Aaron, on the other hand...
You mean he doesn't get whiskey dick?
No. Aaron does not handle her whiskey very well. She drinks a lot really quickly. Katri and her, like, start. Aaron immediately finishes and is unconscious.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Like,
It's
Having a
clearly
good
been a
time.
while. Oh, she's like she's unconscious, bottle like half pouring out on her chest. She has a smile on her face, snoring the night away. On
Girl popped titty out, Aaron just lost it. It was done.
Pretty much. When that happens, Katri basically just is like, we won't tell her.
Nope. She did great. And I'll give her another, like an extra couple goldies. She did phenomenal, right? Phenomenal.
Best I've had from a halfling. Best I've had.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, because you rolled so well on the con save, your roll for performance is going to not be at disadvantage. You can choose to roll athletics, acrobatics, or performance here. It's up to you.
You acrobatics?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
This is up to you. Athletics, acrobatics, or performance.
22.
Oh my god. Blew her fucking mind.
That's athletics, sir.
Oh, excuse me, athletics. Yeah, that's 22.
It's acrobatics. What is it, like shibari or something? Like
that's what I'm saying. I got a +5 on both.
So which one is it?
They're interchangeable.
It's up to you.
Oh, I'd like it to be acrobatics, I think.
Okay. You and
Get
Katri
creative.
explore some interesting positions that require a lot of flexibility. You don't hurt yourself, and you impress the drow.
Nice.
You have a great night.
Best. Use of the dice ever.
Very pleased. Okay, so Selena, similar questions. So you have wine or cocktails is what you described.
Wine cocktail, I think, is where that's gonna end up, like a sangria or something.
Okay, sure.
Just like, something, basically something to make Selena feel a little bit less like she's in a camp follower's tent and a little bit more like this is an illusion of civilization. So if she can put a paper umbrella in it, great, right?
Oh yeah, they have
building an illusion.
They even have bendy straws.
Excellent. I don't believe you that there are bendy straws. I guess there could be.
Why?
We're in Ceres. Anyway, I don't know. Because plastic doesn't exist.
They're not made of plastic. They're basically like bamboo, just bent with steam.
I'm with you now. All right.
How dare
But I
you
don't think
assume
she's
I'm
really-
lying to you as you're doing
Immersion.
I thought you were being mildly sarcastic because of your tone. I apologize for
I've been hanging out with
mistaking.
Simon way too much. No.
Yeah.
They are legit. They have bendy straws. This need to create the illusion of civilization is not unusual in the current context.
Yeah. And I think that what Selena is doing with this young man is its own form of therapy. The control issues are sort of on display. She's definitely taking the lead in terms of what is happening in this bedroom or tent room, whatever.
It's a tent cubicle, basically, but it's comfortable.
It's a tent cubicle. Basically, she is dealing somewhat badly with the fact that she was using an experimental magical technique on a man, and it wasn't the thing that killed him, but it definitely was a big contributing factor in how he died, and that was very recent. And she is basically taking as much control as possible and just riding those feelings away as much as she can, just escape from all of that.
Do you think she drinks enough that it might sway her into full intoxication, that it might be unstable?
I think she's at least tipsy.
That's I'm asking if she's drinking like heavily.
I don't think she intends to drink heavily, but when she gets started, it might be hard to stop.
Okay, roll me a con
I think
save.
that she should be making con saves. Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd
That's
it
an
go?
11, but it
Where'd my
didn't
die
actually show the number. Let me look at your con save.
Weird.
So a 15. Okay. With a 15.
Yeah.
question arises because Anderkin, as well as Katri, are not just hookers, basically. And it's clear you're going through some shit.
Yeah.
It's also clear that Aaron and Jacob were going through some shit, but they handled it in a very specific way. Anderkin sees that you're dealing with this, and he's willing to let you take complete control. He's just kind of like trying to guide you so you don't fucking hurt yourself. So do me a favor, with that assistance in mind. With a 15, you are not intoxicated enough to risk, like, disadvantage, but you are comfortably drunk. Roll me athletics, acrobatics, or performance, and roll it with advantage, because Anderkin is helping you.
Wow, look at that.
That's a 20, okay. Which one was it? Because Foundry's not reading, apparently.
It was athletics, because that's the only one she's actually proficient in.
Okay. With Anderkin's guidance...
I figured she's not super strong, and she's got the bum arm, but she knows how the body is supposed to work, so that's why I gave her proficiency in athletics. She was a trained soldier.
You are good at anatomy, it turns out. Yeah. You have a as pleasant a night as you can with the trauma being built into what you're doing.
I don't know why Foundry's being a dick. I kind of want to refresh it.
Go ahead and do that. But with that roll, you do impress Anderkin.
Yay!
He does admit that being controlled is not generally how this goes, but it's fine. You know.
Selena drunkenly informs him that she's not going to apologize for anything for the rest of forever. And I don't think that's true, but it's where she's at right
It's
now.
a bold stature, and I hope you maintain it. Okay. Next, we are jumping to, Bo! You have tracked down Marianne, one of the unlabeled NPCs as part. Is Bo seeking companionship, or is he seeking something more intimate?
He's just shooting the shit with this.
Okay.
With
Sure.
Marianne. Yeah.
Just
he's sharing
if you're
his
just
bottle.
she wouldn't even charge you for that, just to hang out and be a fucking dork.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot going on from the soldiers that are not Razgar's Revenge. It is clear right now the 3rd Pike Battalion is trying to set up the perimeter, trying to isolate the area in Gorgonfell, and so a lot of them are on duty, or it's basically an all hands on deck at the moment, with the exception of the supporting staff. Everybody's out doing their job. So the Battle Bunny tent is pretty not busy, considering. Especially considering the time. It's like, when you are bullshitting with Marianne, it's like 10 at night, which is generally when they're really busy, but because it's all hands on deck, it's quiet.
No, yeah, he'll just, share his bottle with Marianne and like even go snag a couple plates for them and just
on that note, there is a knock on the post outside the room that you and Marianne are laughing and talking in, and Hops pokes his head in, and you see over his head is Ricky behind him, and Hops says, "All right, I know you two ain't too busy, but you gotta try this shit."
Yeah. Come on in. Let's go.
Hops turns to you, Ricky. Describe what Ricky's influence on a meal made with like bear steak and whatever vegetables or whatever you can think of. What would that be from Ricky?
Oh boy. What would Ricky have done? I think in a way that would work, not be gross. I think there would be some sort of sauce that would go over the steak. That would have a hint of like some of the spices
Sure.
that are important to Ricky.
So it's like almost like a beef bourguignon sauce, but on bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. So you are given this plate of like this huge, like this really long and wide bear steak, perfectly cooked with a caramelized surface, sitting in this very like richly smelling. It's the sense of this sauce are. It's unusual, Bo. You've never smelled anything quite like this, especially on bear meat. But it smells tantalizing.
Well, I'll be fucked. Oh, this is gonna be good, isn't it? All right. He cuts into it and takes a bite.
Ricky, roll me 3d6 plus 4.
Whoa. Got to go bear steak.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Wow.
20. Anyone who eats Ricky's bear steak concoction gains 20 hit points.
Ooh.
What?
20 temp?
20 temp, yes. That doesn't go away until you lose it or eat something else that has more. Which, good fucking luck.
Well, Bo just doesn't speak for a good minute.
Yep.
Just
When you are silent,
he-
like Hops turns to you, Ricky, and he just says, "That speaks for itself." 9 fucking
Oh.
I'm
hells.
just beaming. Yeah.
She broke him.
yeah. Holy shit. And he just slides the plate over to Marianne.
She tastes it. Yeah.
I'll just kind of be watching and then like slowly, like finally be like, you know, Hops is a really good teacher.
Marianne, who's like put the fork
Oh, I believe it.
and is like gently chewing this very tender bear meat, like her eyebrows are up in her hairline, and she just kind of looks over and says, "I'll say." And Hops just like folds his arms and looks at you, Ricky, and says, "You're welcome in my kitchen any fucking day of the week, so long as you're off duty."
Well, I think maybe you should take, I don't know what your persuasion is, but you should probably take this to another companion and see if they'll give you some services for free just for a bite of this. That's for sure.
Was that to me?
Oh, yeah.
Ricky smiles big and says, the only companion I need is the steak right here.
Wow, you are just righteous in all sense of the word, aren't you?
Passion.
All right, well,
The word you're looking for is passionate, and it's something I respect. You don't know.
Oh, this bunny is intense.
all right. All right. Hey, can we keep this? Is this
Oh,
ours?
yeah, that's yours. Yep. I got.
All right. Perfect.
We have a whole oven pan full of these.
Ooh, you might as well make the rounds to the rest of the Razgar's revenge because they're needing it.
Well, I'm avoiding Katri and Andercan's tent, but I'll take a look and see how Dane's doing.
All right.
Come on! And he, like, just kind of pulls you along with him, Ricky. So, in the middle, like, you're winding down from the emotional, like, intensity, Zed, and there's a knock on the post outside your room. Yeah?
Yep. And I'm kind of like wiping my eyes and shit. Like trying to man up a little bit. Sit
Hops,
straight.
is the bunny head appears through the curtain, looking at you and Dane, and says, "I heard things are getting emotional, but you're going to want to try this."
Ricky, help out.
And he, like, shoves the curtain to the side, and you see Ricky holding, like, the big oven pan with, like, various, like, slices of it. And he, like, just dishes up a platter of this bear steak and the sauce all over it. And he says,
Oh, I already know.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna like, slam it down in front of Zed, and I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Sometimes you need to have an enemy."
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? I go ahead and I take a bite, and I just, like, my face drops a little bit. Oh, you fucking outdid yourself on this one. God damn. And he just digs in.
20 HP. As Dane gets his own platter, he like takes a bite of it and he just like looks up at you. People that burn down cities for less.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oceana, you gotta try it. She's like sketching whatever idea it is you've been like considering, Zed. And she does.
Do they deliver any to Aaron and myself, or?
Eventually, yes. Eventually, yes.
I think they're waiting for us to
When
come
the
up for
noises
air.
die down.
Yeah, like there's wet noises going on. They're leaving that alone until it gets, until it sounds like there's a break. You rolled really well, so it's vigorous. Okay.
Ricky's just like, I'm glad they're working up an appetite.
I just picture Ricky saying this, and they're like, they're gonna really want this steak afterwards. That's gonna be awesome.
They're gonna need the protein. Okay. Zed, out of curiosity, have you considered what tattoo you're going to purchase?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
So, before we get into all of that, because we're running on time here, I'm going to ask you guys after the session and before next session to come up with your ideas of anything you want to purchase as far as tattoos go, because there is a whole quartermaster and a shop with the supporting staff that we haven't even looked at yet. So this
Too busy
downtime,
boning and eating.
it's true. These 72 hours of downtime, I'm expecting the Razgar's Revenge crew to use literally every last minute of it. We're gonna handle it, but for now, Ricky and Hops pay a visit to those copulating. There is, when things have died down, it seems like Hops is pretty well trained on when the moments are safe and decent to appear. And so as you are like in a recovery, you're like basically bundled up in towels. There is a knock on the post outside Catri's tent flap. And as that happens, Aaron's like, huh? What? Oh. And Catri just says, we're decent. And Hops' head pops in. Jacob, you see and smell this fragrant bear steak smell with the interesting sense that you do recognize with your really high perception as Ricky's unique blend of spices just over the top of it. And you cannot help, even though you're a little dehydrated, to feel your mouth salivate.
Ricky's that for me?
Yeah, you sound hungry.
I'm very hungry. I'm very. Aaron is
I'm awake.
awake.
I'm
Want a
awake.
steak?
Yes, I want a steak.
Let's go.
Okay, you both get a platter. You gain
My God, Ricky.
20 temporary hit points. Catri, who takes a bite of it, looks up at you, Ricky, and with like a very slight smirk on her face, she just says, "You make this for me again, I won't charge you for some time."
Ricky will just blush, like giant blush,
Aw.
like bright red.
Oh, she's cute.
You want to get in here, Ricky? I'll tag out.
Tag team.
Ah.
How about?
Not,
Yeah.
not while I'm working.
Yeah, Hops
I'm on
like
the job
puts his
right
hand
now.
in front and says,
Understood.
"She's busy."
Listen, understood. I get it. The cooking. Do your thing. Whatever makes you happy. But I'm just saying, worth the time.
You're darling. You and Aaron both gain 20 temporary hit points. The next food delivery, Selena, you are worn out but still conscious. You're basically like laying there next to Anderkin, and there's a knock on the door.
Yeah.
We're decent. We're decent.
Yeah.
And Hops' head. You two need to try this. And you also recognize Ricky's spices in the air over the smell of like the most succulent, savory smell you think you've ever smelled.
That smells amazing.
You are given a platter.
Feed me. She
I'm gonna
holds herself up.
Seeing the trouble with the arm, Anderkin like pushes you up on the small of your back.
Thank you.
I'm gonna set it down and kind of lean over and just say, cooking is a celebration of life, and you did everything you could.
Oh,
I appreciate hearing that. You are.
I just pat
as
before you
good
can
as-
say anything. I pat you on the shoulder and head out.
All right. She's getting away. That's fine. I'm gonna eat this.
Take your time. Holy shit. Anderkin eats a piece and he's...
It's fucking amazing. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Right.
Ricky, as you and Hops are like heading towards the front of the tent, you see Scalda at the wagon countertop. You see Ash like pouring drinks for other people that are up. And do you stop Hops from bringing Scalda a platter?
I was curious.
No, I bring it, or like we go, but as soon as it gets set down, I just cross my arms and just stare.
Set before you, next to this big tankard of ale that you've like been worrying and nursing over while you're dealing with what's going on. This platter with this huge bear steak and it smells so amazing. But that scent of spices, you cannot help but as that aroma filters into your olfactory center, you remember just every time you've tried to help Ricky, just the bitter no, or like replays in your mind. That memory does not go away.
Skalda will look at Ricky and then look down at the food and then very slowly take a bite.
It's fucking delicious.
And then as you take a bite, I'm gonna just knock your ale over if you're still drinking one. Turn around and be like, sometimes you have to be a dick, and just walk away.
Scalda looks at her ale, looks at Hops, and just says, "It's the best thing I've ever tasted."
Hops nods and he says, I don't understand what just happened right now.
I wish I could have told her, but she walked away.
Oh, she knows. But I'll tell her for you. And he
Thanks.
like gives
she
a
might
platter
like
to
it better
Ash.
coming from you.
I'm sensing some history.
If you understood, could you explain it to me?
Big if, I don't know what's going on. And Hops just leaves a platter for Ash and leaves. As Ricky, you and Hops do the rounds, there's just a quiet moment as you return to the kitchen and you set the empty platter, like the oven pan down. And Hops looks at you and he says, "See that enemy you were talking about?"
Yeah. She thinks some people are special for no reason at all. I don't like it.
I see. It's time to make dessert. And he doesn't like press you at all any further on that. Scalda, you have been sitting at the counter. You've been fed this amazing steak. And without saying a word, Ash uprights your tankard and pours you another ale.
Thanks, Ash.
You're welcome. You feeling all right?
I don't know. I haven't had this conversation with Amber yet.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
That was supposed to be the DM.
I see. Okay.
Depending on how that conversation goes, that will affect her greatly.
Gotcha. So we'll put a pause on that, and you're going to have a conversation with the Ember. What does that look like? Does it happen at the counter, or is
after
this something that you need to step away?
Yeah, well, yeah. There's no reason it needs to be private. She's her god. So
Okay.
after Ash clearly has no clue like what she was talking about. Skalda is she's confused. She's befuddled. And she's a little hurt. Not by Ash. She doesn't blame Ash for this feeling, but her understanding of the world is that those blessed by the Ember, there's clearly something about them, something they've done, or how they've worshipped or praised or served the Ember that has warranted their blessing. So for someone to be clearly blessed and to not seemingly have done something or earned it or even be aware of the Ember is it's confusing and upsetting for her because she wonders why she wasn't.
Sure.
So with all of that existing in her feelings at this moment, she will, she has her new tankard in hand and is looking down at the liquid, and she's thinking, she'll shut her eyes and think, Amber, I'd like to beg some clarity from you.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay. Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you immediately feel that connection form. It feels as though you are in the warm embrace of the hot interiors of the temples within the caldera. You feel at home, at least for a moment, a semblance of it. Yes.
I'm confused, and I'm hoping you could help me understand. I've just met someone blessed by you, but she's never heard of you.
Someone blessed by me. Those who come to me, seeking the ways of the Ember, receive my blessing. Someone would not be blessed by me without me knowing them and them knowing me.
Then why she looks like all of the others? She's touched by fire.
And you actually feel like just a heat, as if it's not consistent, but it's like a wave of warmth in the feeling of like someone laughing right next to you, the exhalation of breath. Those who are touched by flame, they are not always touched by me. Flame is a part of this world. This world graces those with more than just fire. Stone, air, water. Our mother Ana saw to it that all would be touched in one way or another by the forms that create our world. It would be egotistical to assume those touched by flame were only touched by me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I do not grant anyone the spirit of flame, they acquire it by living in this world.
So, you don't do it on purpose?
I don't do it at all. It is the nature
Then why
of
are-
our realm.
So, they're not any more special to you?
Those that believe, those that upraise our tenets, those that have faith in the children of Anar are special to me. Those who happen to be born of flame are no more special to me than those who are born of stone or air or flesh.
Oh. I see. Right, it doesn't matter. That's why emissaries exist in the first place, to go out and spread your word.
You
Like me.
understand.
I do.
I hope this insight has been clarifying for you, my candle.
Yes, I've learned a lot. Thank you.
The heat dwindles until you are back entirely aware of the countertop and Ash, who's pouring a drink for another soldier.
Scalda looks relieved and content, and she's all smiles as she just sips at her drink.
She kind of glances over at you. Blackburn Ale will do that for you.
Oh yeah, this is great. I realized that I was mistaken when I assumed. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to unload on you some stuff that you didn't even understand.
Nothing to apologize for. No harm done, no foul.
Yeah.
If you need,
Scalda will just enjoy her evening, eat her bear.
if you need,
If
I'm
I need.
sure Oceana or any of the other therapists will be happy to listen through all those troubles that are bothering you.
Oh, I'm not troubled at all.
That makes you one of the few. A real unique one this time of day.
That is the benefit of having a god on your side.
Right. And with that, you gain 20 temporary hit points as you eat the the slightly spiteful bear steak. And as we come to the end of the session here, that is where I'm going to draw it. Yep. Okay, so let me go ahead and... You did it, guys. Bo has joined the party.
Hello.
And you guys have successfully led the 3rd Pike Battalion to Gorgonfell.
Woo. It's been
Been a long
84
time
years, but we did it.
You did make it.
Class, I appreciate you naming your character after my cat.
Yes, it was very funny.
I'm going to
I was like,
enjoy
oh my god,
every
it's
time
Bo.
we say Bo. I'm thinking of my cat.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
He's over
BEAU.
there. He's napping on a bench.
I already got the joke. I already got the jokes of
Moception.
Beauregard
Yep.
for a monk.
Oh, I don't know.
Am I
I didn't
Unk?
even think of that. I
Did
was
you
just
just
thinking
call
about my
me
baloney.
Unk?
No, for a monk.
Oh.
He's talking
For a
about
monk.
crit.
I thought you called me Unk. I was like, how dare you?
No.
that's bizarre.
We're the same age. Okay. Anyway. How I am struggling with this stupid token.
End the session.
Okay. Right. Anyway. As we come to the end of the session, I want to thank you for playing.
Free
with
us.
us. Before we go any further, we must go ahead and give our players an opportunity to vote for something that they liked during the session. And there was a lot going on, so I'm sure these votes are going to be stellar. We're going to start at the top of the order with AJ. Who did something that you liked?
Everybody did something that I liked in this session.
True.
So shout out to DM for Hops. Thank you for that character for Ricky. But I have to give it to Class because I'm so excited about Bo. It's such a different character than I've seen you play, and like you came in like so in character, and it was like you shifted the entire feel like as we moved into that. So I'm really excited for that character.
Good.
We needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, vote for Class. Next, Class. You're up.
I'm gonna pick a serious moment in this session, and I'm gonna go with Zed talking about all his thoughts and fears with Dane. That's a real leader moment, vulnerable leader moment, and I liked it. It was good.
Okay, vote for Dooch. Dooch, who did something you liked?
I'm gonna honorable mention Rise because you had my vote all session until fucking Ricky slapped the ale out of it. You had honorable mention Rise for the whole wanting to do the crown thing, but also having your own agenda on that. I really like that. The little back agenda really is a cool touch. But yeah, just Ricky and Hops made my night exponentially. It was so good.
All right, vote for AJ. Next, Pen.
Honorable mention for Zed letting out his feelings. It was very touching how he cares so much about doing right by his crew and how much he frets over making the right decisions. Like, I can't even imagine being in that situation and making those calls. Terrifying. But I'm going to give it to AJ for all of the reasons.
Okay.
I wrote down several sentences that I particularly enjoyed, which was where Hops was like, you just gotta be a dick, ignore them. Of course they're not bad people, and Ricky just flat faces like they might be bad people. and then having such a successful dish and just proudly proving sometimes you need to have an enemy. And Scald is just completely oblivious to it. She's just sitting there with her ale, kicking her little legs on her stool.
Okay, another vote for AJ. Rise, who did something that you liked?
So obviously, I usually either go for the funniest or something like that. But my other favorite part about games like this are when people, and storytelling is when people can cause me to viscerally feel something as a person, with the character. And there are two that stuck out this time. And one is hilarious because of the contrast. AJ with the contrast of this is a barbarian that I regularly deep in my heart, I'm like, that's the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life. This childlike joy of the stakes, right? And I love it. And then the unbridled annoyance at all things Penn's character. Just the cringe that I feel of the social awkwardness of not grasping that it didn't, whatever, was great. It was played out exactly. I was feeling more and more cringy with each moment. So for that, I have to actually give it to Penn because it was acted out so perfectly that I internally was embarrassed.
Fair.
What a terrible first date conversation.
Scalda wasn't interested at all romantically. She was thrilled to meet another follower.
Yeesh. All right. Sal, who did something you liked?
This is really hard because everyone did something cool tonight. I could list an honorable mention for every single player at our table, which is great. But I am going to vote for Jacob because all of my other votes have already been said, and I just really enjoyed the just like stupid buddy comedy, like grabbing Aaron and being like, "We're gonna get shit-faced and have sex with hookers." Like it was funny, it was good, and I also thought it was fun that like it was like the crime duo, even though he did not want to admit that he was part of a crime duo, going off and partying with their pay, and it was a lot of fun. So that's my vote.
Good. Okay, so our vote goes to AJ. You've taken the player's vote for inspiration. Well done. I want to thank you all for playing with me tonight. To all of you who are at home or at work listening, hi Pen, hi class, hi Sleepy, hi everybody else. We love you all, and I wish you a good night.